From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold, we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets. All right, here I am. We got some things to talk about, some things. Oh my goodness. That's good though, because I ain't really have much to drop today. As far as I ain't dropped a video, it's been a while since I haven't dropped a video, but there wasn't really much to talk about. But I got some stuff to talk about right now. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what it is. The doctor's in the house. Let's get right. I'm watching the WNBA game, watching the Sky versus the Aces. Aces are kicking the Skies behind, led by Asia Wilson, but Kelsey Plum going off. Angel Reese, she has, I think, 10 points or 11 points, 7 rebounds, 8 rebounds, something like that. She's doing all right, but gotta do a little better. Because them Aces ain't playing around. You know what I'm talking about? But look, though, check this out, though. So, as you know, we have a couple fights coming on this weekend. We have, but before that, we have Lamont Roach versus McCrory. Fergal, how you pronounce his name? I don't want to mispronounce his name. Fergal, McCrory. That's tomorrow. That should be a good one. Lamont Pierce, I believe, is at his hometown, so he's having a homecoming. But them fighters, they like to spoil them homecomings now, so ain't nothing a given. You know what I'm saying? Nothing guaranteed. But I just think I think it's funny. Since I don't know much about McCrory, I'm gonna go with Lamont Roach Jr. But Teofimo versus Steve Claggett is Saturday. We're talking about, we have a couple fights Saturday, right? The main cards. We have Teo versus Steve Claggett, that fight card, and then we also have Jesse Bam Rodriguez versus Juan Francisco Estrada, right? Should be some good fights. I look forward to the Bam Rodriguez versus Juan Francisco Estrada fight a little more, just because Jesse Bam Rodriguez is hot right now, coming off that victory over Sonny Edwards. But Sonny Edwards is also an undercard. I'm looking forward to that fight as well. Jesse Bam Rodriguez, a fun fact about Juan Francisco Estrada, not only is he a champion and stuff like that, but he's also similar to Lennox and Lion Lewis, right? Not too many fighters have beat everybody that they've been in the ring with. Juan Francisco Estrada has. He's not undefeated. I believe he has 3 losses, but he avenged all of his losses. You know what I'm saying? And so shout out to Juan Francisco Estrada, very good fighter. I look forward to that. It's gonna be a barn burner. I think Bam Rodriguez is gonna win. That's what I'm gonna lean towards, man. I like Bam Rodriguez. Fun fact: I called Bam Rodriguez last fight, the TKO victory over Sonny Edwards. I called it down to the round, man. I said it's gonna be a 9th round knockout or stoppage for Sonny Edwards. I called that like a week before it happened, so that was dope. But yeah, man, I like Bam Rodriguez, man. I won money on that fight, but I didn't bet on the round. If I would have bet on the round, oh man, that would have been wonderful. So, but it was still good though, you know what I'm saying? And I look forward to these fights, man. You got Robiesi Ramirez versus Brandon Benitez on the undercard of Teofimo versus Steve Claggett. I think Robiesi Ramirez is probably gonna be the better fight than Teofimo and Steve Claggett. But we'll see though, man. I'm actually looking forward to Robiesi Ramirez more so because he had that fight of the year candidate with in his fight against Rafael Espinoza El Divino. So we just saw him fight against Sergio Chirino and win that fight. So that was a good fight. I fully anticipate that they're gonna have a rematch soon, which will be good because Rafael Espinoza won by majority decision. But he hit the canvas, right? They both hit the canvas. So I look forward to Robiesi Ramirez versus Benitez. But now Teofimo and Steve Claggett, man. This is what I want to talk to y'all about, man. Teofimo steady B. He's steady B calling out Terence Crawford, man. Why this man calling out Terence Crawford, bro? This man is at the press conference still talking about Terence Crawford.
What?
Like, bro, you just handle your business with Steve Claggett, man. Last time you was talking about Terence Crawford, then you came and delivered that poop fest. You know what I'm saying? That poop fest between you and Jermaine Ortiz. That fight was terrible. And it wasn't just Jermaine Ortiz's fault, it was your fault too. I put the majority of the blame on Jermaine Ortiz, but similar to Shakur Stevenson, right? It's like Shakur Stevenson and De Los Santos. That fight was ass, but we can't just blame Shakur Stevenson. We got to blame his dancing partner as well, Evan De Los Santos. He was a puncher. You're supposed to press the issue, but Shakur could have made it more interesting as well. But same with Teofimo. Like, Jermaine Ortiz was trying to finesse the game of boxing. He wasn't trying to fight at all. So I do give Teofimo a little bit of leeway with that. But you gotta know how to cut off the ring, buddy. You're a former Olympian, man. You're supposed to be the takeover, right? How you gonna take over? You don't even know how to take over the ring. How you gonna take over? You can't even take over the ring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So how you gonna accomplish that, bro? You gotta work on your jab, bro. You see me? I don't understand it. But this is a tune-up fight, a bounce-back fight, try to get back on the right track. But to me, he's already on the wrong track, bro. You calling out Terence Crawford, and it's so funny. Speaking of Shakur De Los Santos, Shakur's been calling out Teofimo. We want to see them get in the ring, have a dust up, But what's Teofimo? He's shooting that down, saying no, Shakur, he's too little. He need to maybe move back down to 130 where he's a little more exciting. That is funny, but that might be true. You know what I'm saying? He might have a point there. He might have a point.
Yeah.
But he does have a point because he said Shakur needs to worry about 135 and he don't need to move to 140. He's too small, right? That's what Teofimo said. The hypocrisy is real, bro, with this younger generation. What you mean he's too small for you? Terence Crawford's at 154. You're at 140. Terence Crawford's next fight is at 154. Why the hell you calling out Bud? Really, you gonna find out why you calling out Bud when Bud drop a bomb on your ass. You know what I'm talking about? But if you want to talk about the weight disparity, then if you talking about not fighting Shakur because he's 5 pounds below you, one division below you, which is 5 pounds, 130, 135. But you steady be calling out somebody who's 2 divisions above you, 14 pounds above you, from 140 to 154. So it's just the hypocrisy is real bad. Like I would like for Shakur to handle the business at 135. You know, he got to handle the business against Artem and put on the show. You know, to get more fans and galvanize his fan base and let them know, hey man, he's still a serious contender. But likewise, Teofimo has to do the same thing. You know, that's why I'm okay with having a tune-up, because this is a tune-up fight. But Steve Claggett, he said, I'm not coming for no tune-up, bro. I think I could win. And I think he has a good chance. I think we overlooking Steve Claggett a little bit. Not mostly because of ability, but he's a decent fighter. I haven't watched all his fights, but when this fight was announced a couple months ago, I was like, let me look him up a little bit. So I've seen a couple of his fights, and he's a solid guy, you know what I'm saying? But more importantly, Teofimo is an inconsistent guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Teofimo look great and then look mediocre. You know, so I think, like I said, I think Teofimo is the best at 140. But I've always said that Teofimo, I think that he's the most beatable at 140. I know that sounds contradictory, but it's really not, because Teofimo, I know a lot of people say, oh, he fights down to his opponents. I don't think so. I think that Teofimo is just, when you find out what he's doing, let's face it, he doesn't have the best adaptability. That's what it is. And if his opponents take something from him, then, you know, or they don't come in doing what he expects them to do fully, then he kind of gets a little flustered. You know, I'm not flustered like he can't win, but flustered like he doesn't know how to adjust. And people brush it off and say, "Oh, Teo had a bad day. Oh, Teo is it was a bad night for Teo, or he fights down to his opponents." Man, stop it, man. Stop it, man. That's Teo, bro. He's inconsistent, like J.R. Smith. Sometimes J.R. Smith will drop 50. Sometimes J.R. will go 0 for 50. That's Teofimo, bro. That is what it is, man. I think he's the best when he's, you know, I think he could be the best, but I also think, like I said, I think Jack Catterall has his best shot to win the title going against Teofimo stylistically. Not that. But I also think Teofimo's the best. But I think Jack Catterall, if he fights Esau Pippa Cruz, his pressure going to break him down. Well, Liam Parr was the champion. Now, I thought Super Batiz would break him down too, but now it's Liam Parr. Hell, if it's Liam Parr and Jack Catterall, I got Liam Parr as well. But I think Jack Catterall has a better chance against Liam Parr than Teofimo. I take that back. So I forgot Liam Parr was a champion now. But yeah, hey, my boy Kendrick in the building. Big membership. Let's go. Bronny for MVP. Talk to him. Lakers just got work. That's crazy, brother. You're disrespectful. What up, Billy? They definitely ain't get better, though. I'll tell you that. But that's fire, though, man. They didn't necessarily get better. Let me say that. I don't think they got worse. But, yeah, I know you're joking. But Bronny, man, I think that's fire, man. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but not only is this the first time a father-son duo played in the NBA together, but this is definitely the first time they played on the same team. I think it's the first time that the father-son duo played at the same time, too, right? Man, that's fire, man. Whether you like LeBron, or you like Bronny, or you like the Lakers, or you don't like the Lakers, or you don't like Bronny, or you don't like LeBron, you gotta admit this is dope, man. This is fire, man. Shout out to LeBron and shout out to Bronny, man. That's a dope accomplishment, man. Come on, how can you hate on that? A father and son playing together at the highest level in a sport as competitive as basketball. That's crazy, bro. That's fire, dog. I said that's fire, dog. Fire. Yes, sir. Sim was good. SM was good. It's the first time? Okay, this is the first time. Okay. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, that's dope, man. TEO is a dude at 140. Isak is a man. I agree. Well, I don't know, Bentley. I think 140 is a very competitive division. I think TEO is a little more clean cut of the man because of what happened to Devin Haney with the PEDs, and then also what happened to Subaru Matias with the upset by Liam Paro. So I'm gonna be honest. If TEO fights Liam Paro, I'll lean towards TEO. If TEO fights Devin Haney, I'll lean towards TEO always. But Isak Pitbull Cruz, I'm not sure. I would lean towards TEO because of the size difference. We gotta remember that Pitbull is still a small dude, but Pitbull is relentless, man. So, like I told y'all, man, I think when people ask me who's gonna unify first, I think it's Pitbull, because I think people want to fight Pitbull because of the sheer size disparity. And I think they're going to be rudely mistaken. Pitbull going to walk their ass down. I'm telling you, I think the first, I'm sticking to that, man. I think the first person is going to unify at 140 is going to be Pitbull, man. I'm leaving P to watch that comedy show. That's crazy. What comedy show, bro? Puello versus TEO? Ooh. Puello versus TEO. Ooh. I got TEO. Yo, president debate is about to... Oh, where the presidential debate? Oh, man, I'm missing it. I'm selling. Don't forget to like the video, man. Don't forget to like the video. I got TEO over Puello. But that'd be a good fight, though. That'd be a good fight, Kendrick, for sure. Hey, chat, guess what, man? Before we go any further, I want to shout out to y'all. I wanted to wait for Tech to come through, but I haven't seen Tech all day. Hopefully he's doing good. But shout out to all the members, man. We just... got more emotes, man, so I want y'all to check them out, man. Check out the emotes. Let me know if you like them. I don't know how well they'll show up, but I was looking at it. I think it shows up pretty well, but we have some new emotes, man. So shout out to all the members, and shout out to Tech. He put us over the top by not only being our first gifted membership, first person to give memberships to the channel, but he was also the one, his 5 gifted memberships put us over the top to get more emotes and get another little section on our channel that highlights the current members, man. So shout out to Tech, man. Shout out to the members, all y'all, man. Appreciate it. Let's get it. You see the new emote. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing, Kendrick. You see it. You see it. Talk to him. You can't really see the... You can't really see that it says talk to him, Doc. You can't really see the letters, huh? It's supposed to say talk to him, Doc, like when I be preaching. So y'all can just spam that talk to him, Doc, when I'm preaching. And then the fake news when they be coming up with their bullshit theories and conspiracies. Yeah, we got the fake news, and we got the no Diddy when somebody say something crazy. I was hesitant to put Diddy because you know how I feel about knocking down another brother, man. But I just couldn't help it, man. It was either that or Pause. And I was like, Pause is overused. So I was like, you know, no Diddy overused too, but that was just a better emote than the one I made for Pause. So I was like, let me go with no Diddy. Clone gonna love that. Clone gonna love that, man. So we have so many emotes now, man. Shout out to y'all. And also, man, y'all get right. You feel me? Y'all get right. Y'all get right, man. So y'all get right, man. Get those emotes, man. Those emotes are fire, man. I said those emotes are fire. Yes, sir. Diddy don't have no problem knocking down a woman. That's a fact, Justin. No, I'm definitely with you on that. He's definitely wrong. You know, I just don't like to. When someone's wrong, you don't have to perpetuate the issue. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to contribute to that. But no, he definitely was wrong, though. Don't get it twisted. I'm not being an apologist for him. He deserves everything he gets. To beat a woman like that is crazy. You know what I'm talking about? So he needs to be put just like every woman beater. Same with Dana White. Dana White got escaped. You know, he didn't kick his wife like Diddy kicked his, but you know, he still slapped his wife, man. He got away unscathed. You know, over there doing interviews like he ain't do nothing. Come on, man. So, but yeah, you should, as a man, you shouldn't hit no woman, man. Nobody should hit anybody, but especially not a man on a woman, man. Gotta lock in. Did he do it? No, did he? Justin in the building. Those kicks were personal. Hey, chill out, bro. Chill out, bro.
All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
He said the kicks were personal. Bro, chill. Daniel Alexander, what it do? Yo, Bentley's a fool, bro. Yeah, those kicks were they were definitely they were definitely personal though. Yeah, she got the whole boot. That's crazy, but that shit was disgusting. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, so I got TEO over everybody. You know what I'm saying? At 140-pound division, not heavily, but slightly. You know, so those would be good fights. I think they'll be good fights, but I'll lean towards TEO being the best at 140. But he still has to show me something, you know, just like Shakur has to show me something with Artem. It's not good enough to just win for Shakur. It's not good enough for TEO to just win against Claggett, you know. They got to show me something, you know, because I think, especially Shakur, because Teofimo just fought in February, right, against Gervonta Ortiz. Now he's fighting again. So shout out to, at the very least, at the end of the day, Teofimo's active. You know, Shakur has to get more active, you know, and he has to win in a convincing fashion, you know, an impressive fashion, entertaining fashion. That's what he needs to prioritize. Of course, always prioritize the win, but you got to also prioritize being entertaining and giving fans a reason to tune in, man. So I think that's very important, you know, especially for somebody like Shakur. And I also think that Shakur should actually make this the last fight that he is on Top Rank. Yeah, I think he should leave, in my personal opinion. I'm lying? Nah, you weren't lying. Nah, you weren't lying. But you out here snitching. You ain't lying, Bentley, but you're snitching. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You out there snitching. Did you see Oscar's message to Devin? I saw it, SM. I thought it was funny, man. I love Oscar. I love him talking trash. It was a little inconsistent, but it was funny. You know why I was inconsistent? Because wasn't it a couple months ago? Wasn't it Oscar De La Hoya that called Canelo a cheater at the Canelo Munguia press conference? Wasn't he the same one that had the shirt talking about it was the meat? Which is crazy. Pause. You telling another man it was the meat is wild.
What?
Hey, yo. That was no Diddy, you know. So, but he had the shirt on calling Canelo a cheater, right? Canelo didn't fail a test on the night of the fight, but you know who did? Ryan Garcia. You know he didn't say that. In his defense, he never said that Ryan Garcia was not on PEDs, but he didn't acknowledge it. He wanted to talk trash about Devin Haney not selling and all this other stuff. You have no problem calling Canelo out as a cheater, but now that him and Ryan Garcia are on good terms and he's in his good graces, bro, I promise you, as soon as Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia fall out again, Ryan Garcia is gonna be the biggest cheater. Watch. I mean, I get it, but it is with Oscar the Golden. Yes, Oscar's bro. He's a king troll right now. I love it, bro. The Golden Boy a trolling, bro. He was killing Rolly. Remember, he said, "Rollies, you dumbass." And then when Canelo was like, "If I see him, I fuck him." I had to make a whole video defending my boy Canelo, and then Oscar looked like. Oscar might like that. Oscar De La Fishnets, he might be going. You know what I'm talking about?
What?
Hey, yo, my boy Edwin, what's good, bro? He said I'm chilling tonight. Hey, Edwin in the building. Round one still talking. Keyshawn versus Teo and Frank the same night, laughing loud. But Keyshawn need one of them to be. Keyshawn be asking for the smoke. Keyshawn, I think Keyshawn. In my opinion, I don't think Keyshawn should fight Teo or Frank, but I think he'll be better. I mean, Teo or Tank. Wait, you said Frank. Yeah, you did say Frank. I think Keyshawn and Frank Martin would be a good fight. So, as you know, Keyshawn and Frank Martin were going at it before. Okay, so Las Vegas Aces just beat the Chicago Sky 95-83, so they beat them by 12 points. Yeah, the Aces were dominant that whole match. Shout out to the Aces, you know, led by Asia Wilson and Kelsey Plum and Chelsea Gray and Jackie Young and all them, man. They beat Angel Sky. They beat the Chicago Sky with Angel Reese, Camila Cardosa, Kennedy Carter, and company. But yeah, I think Keyshawn versus Frank is a good fight. I think Keyshawn and Teo is a good fight. But I do think that I would be okay with Keyshawn versus Frank. I think it's a little too early for Keyshawn versus Teo, in my opinion. But I wouldn't mind seeing it though. I think Keyshawn's a good fighter, but I think he gotta get his rank up a little more. Keyshawn Smoke. That's crazy. Yeah, that's Keyshawn and Smoke. You better stay away from that guy's name, Smoke. He better stay away from Smoke.
Yeah.
Last time he was on that Smoke, he got his decision overturned.
Yeah.
Yeah, for marijuana.
Yeah.
In Texas.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keyshawn, that's crazy. But yeah, man, I like Keyshawn though, man. I just think he needs to get his get more wins, significant wins under his belt. But I wouldn't mind him and Teo. I think that's a good fight actually. What about Sandor Martin, Keyshawn versus Sandor? No, well, you know Sandor Martin's fighting Alberto Puello, SM, so he's not available. But Keyshawn versus Sandor Martin, nah, Keyshawn's at 130. Dang it, where is Keyshawn at? Is he at 140 or 135? He's at 135, right? So Sandor Martin's a legitimate, bona fide 140. So yeah, and plus Sandor Martin's supposed to be fighting Alberto Puello with Gary Antonio Russell getting the winner. So yeah. But speaking of Keyshawn and Frank. You know, it's so funny because, you know, I was hearing these rumors saying that Tank versus Frank flopped, man. Gervonta Tank Davis, also known as Abdul Tank Wahid, going against Frank Martin. They said it flopped with David Benavidez and Alexander Vazdik on the undercard, and Gary Antoine Russell, Alberto Puello on the undercard. And Carlos Adames versus Terry Goucher. What y'all think about that, man? He flopped? They said it flopped?
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. They said it flopped, y'all. I said, hold on now. First of all, when they said it flopped, though, this my immediate reaction when I heard it flopped was
Bullshit! Bullshit! Bullshit, 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 bullshit!
SM said Chris Colbert. Man. Chris Colbert? Maybe. That's 130, though. Wait, Chris Colbert? No. Chris Colbert 135, right? Yeah, Chris Colbert maybe. But yeah, so when I heard it was flopped, I don't believe it. Number one, and if it did flop, I don't. This is the thing about boxing, man. Everybody flops, right? Because, you know, they say Tank versus Frank flopped, right? And they say, oh, Tank's not a big, doesn't have no star power. Tank is, I thought they said everybody loves Tank. So how come his fans don't buy his fight?
Shut up, bitch!
Oh my God!
I think that's the stupidest reasoning ever. So if you're not a Tank fan, you don't watch Tank's fights. That's what you're trying to kick to me. That's what you're trying to sell to me. First of all, if you're a boxing fan, you're going to watch boxing. So if you think the people that buy their fights are their fans and their fans only. So if you're a Ryan Garcia fan, you're only watching boxing with Ryan Garcia, you just snitched on yourself. When Ryan Garcia fights, when Canelo fights, if you're a Canelo fan, you're only watching what fights when Canelo fights. That means you're not a boxing fan. You're a Canelo fan or a Garcia fan or a Tank fan or a Devin Haney fan or whatever. I thought we liked boxing around here. But it's just funny though. They say that TEO, they say that Tank versus Frank flopped, right? You know what's funny about that, SM? They also said that Canelo versus Munguia flopped. Yeah, they said that one flopped too, right? They said Canelo versus Munguia flopped too, right?
Yeah.
And you know what's crazier about that? They said Turkey Al-Sheikh with Riyadh season, the 5v5. They said that flopped too.
Yeah.
That's funny, right? And guess what? It gets better. Because they also said Haney Garcia. Oh, yeah. Haney Garcia, they said that flopped too.
Yeah.
So everybody's flopping. So what that says to me, who cares if Tank versus Frank flopped? Who cares if Haney versus Garcia flopped? Who cares if the Big Turk and the 5v5 flopped? Who cares if McGee and Canelo flopped? The overall theme is they're all boxers. That's a common denominator. So that means you fucking idiot, boxing is flopping. How about that? That didn't cross your mind, right? What about that thought? What if boxing is flopping? Because idiots like you, I'm not you individually. I'm not talking to anybody individually. I'm speaking you in general, generalities now. Because idiots like you are so worried about being a fanboy and a fangirl and supporting your crush instead of supporting boxing. You worried about only watching Ryan Garcia when he fights because you love him, or you only watching Tank when he fights because you love him. Or you only watch Canelo when he fights because you love him, and then you don't watch Devin Haney because you don't like Devin Haney. That's the stupidest shit ever, bro. Like y'all take fangirling and fanboying to a whole nother level, man. Y'all groupified like crazy. That is wild, bro. I never understood that, bro. Aren't you? I thought we was rooting for boxing. He said, I'm watching it for free. Now you snitching again. You snitching on yourself.
All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Belly, bro. Just stop typing, bro. You out here snitching, man. You self-snitching, man. It's crazy. Because of he said 150K pay-per-views because of the internet. Yeah, it could be the internet too. It could be all that, SM. But my thing is, though, why do we so infatuated with that? People who are concerned with the numbers is because you know what they're trying to say? Oh, Tank did bad, so Devin Haney's a bigger star, or Devin Haney did bad, so Ryan Garcia's a bigger star, or Ryan Garcia did bad, so Canelo's really the face of boxing, or Canelo did bad, so it's really David Benavidez that's the face of boxing. Who cares, bro? What about just boxing doing good? I never understand why people are so infatuated with numbers. Of course, they're important, you know. They're important, yes, for star power and for negotiation factors, you know. And it has implications on your negotiation power and stuff like that. So I'm not saying it's not important, but for people to talk about it like, bro, if the last 4 fights they said that they all flopped, then what does that tell you, bro? There's a bigger problem. It's a bigger problem than Tank not selling. It's a bigger problem than Canelo not selling. It's a bigger problem than Garcia and Haney not selling. It's a bigger problem that Big Turk and his cards that he put on with the 5v5 is not selling. It means boxing's not selling. Because every single fight I just named that people said flopped. They said Canelo and Munguia flopped. They said Haney and Garcia flopped. They said the 5v5 flopped. Matchroom versus Queensberry, that is. And now they're saying Tank versus Frank flopped. So everybody flopping. We gonna make a new dance called Everybody Flopping. Everybody flopping. Hey, everybody flopping. Everybody flopping. Hey, everybody flopping. Everybody flopping. That's crazy, bro. You know what I'm talking about? We out here dancing like Tank and Adrian Broner.
Yeah.
Ooh, that look good. Everybody flopping. Everybody flopping. Hey, everybody flopping. Everybody flopping. You feel me? I said they give me the best fight we all want. I'm gonna pay, but if you fight a cab driver, I'm catching a free street. I mean, bro, you don't have to defend yourself, you know. Do what you do, man. People try to make people feel bad. I mean, it is what it is, man. Like I think SM said it. It's a new age, man. It's a new age, bro. There's people streaming, you know. There's people streaming it. There's people catching it for the free ski. You know what I'm talking about? They over here charging 90. I think what was Tank versus Frank, $90. I'm not gonna say anything was justified, but I think Tank versus Frank was the best card so far because there was Tank versus Frank, and then you also got David Benavidez versus Alexander Vosdick. And then you also had on that card Gary Antoine Russell and Alberto Puello and then Carlos Adames, you know. So that was a good card, but was it worth $90? I don't know. You got to look at the economics, you know, and look at Canelo and Munguia. I think that was a little pricey as well, you know. And and Haney Garcia, their undercard was trash. Their undercard was trash. That shit was terrible. And that undercard was horrible. So, and I don't care if that shit was $15. That was still overpriced. So yeah. So I think that he said Trump looking sharp. Yeah, I gotta check it out, man. If all those fights flop, what fight did good? Exactly, SM. Exactly. That's my point. Thank you, sir. That's my point. So if every fight flopped, what fight did good? So I mean, I don't know. I don't pay attention to the numbers. That's one thing I refuse to pay attention to. I really don't care about that stuff. I don't care about the conspiracy theories in regards to a company flopping or going bankrupt like PBC or Golden Boy or Queensberry or Matchroom or Top Rank. I don't really care about that stuff. I care about the fighters and fights, man. That's all I want to see. But, you know, inevitably I'm going to fall into it because, you know, we provide you boxing news. So I'm going to do. I'm going to stay to that. But at the same time, like, that's one thing I haven't found a good reason to make sure that I know or I'm aware or even acknowledge the pay-per-view sales. I have no reason to. It does nothing for me, or I don't think it adds any value to anything that I talk about on my channel, so I stay away from it. So if people say something flopped, okay. If people say it did good, okay. I'm not fact-checking nothing. Biden looking like an old fart. Hey, get off my boy Biden, man. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth talk about old JB, man. That's POTUS, man. Watch your mouth talk about POTUS JB, man. I dare somebody at the presidential debate to tell Biden and Trump to shut up while they're talking to record. That's crazy. What you think they're going what you think gonna happen, bro? This man Trump beat a case and he out there debating. Which is wild, bro. That's crazy, right? Some presidents they ain't cheat on their wives. They ain't do nothing. Had no type of scandal. And people treat him like trash. This man just got 63 charges. That he up there debating to be the next president, man. Come on, man. Trump will run down on your ass. You best try to tell him to shut up, man. Trump gonna run down on your ass, and Joe Biden gonna try to walk. He gonna try to walk down with his walker. That'd be funny, man. That'd be funny. But yeah, so I just think that, man, if all these fights are flopping, it's a bigger issue, right? It's not just about this boxer not doing well. I mean, because I like to believe that there's more people that like boxing than there are people that like individual boxers. So if they're saying that Tank versus Frank flop, that's a terrible sign. That's a terrible sign because I don't think it's any indication or implication on these fighters individually. I think it's a bigger problem about the whole system. You know, I think that's you know, I think boxing's just not doing well, you know, especially American boxing. So I think Tank versus Frank flopping is indicative of boxing not doing well, because also on top of Tank versus Frank flopping, they said Canelo versus Munguia flop. They said Haney versus Garcia flop. They said Queensberry versus Matchroom 5v5 flop. We know how stacked that card was, so it's a bigger issue. Trump was guilty. It was at the UFC fights that week. Talk to him, Justin. Talk to him. To be fair though, a lot of the crimes he was convicted for, it was rare that it comes with jail time, but still, you know, it could come. It had the potential of jail time, but didn't necessarily accompany jail time. You know, so you know, if it could, that means he ain't gonna get it. But yeah, so I just think it's indicative of a bigger issue of boxing. But man, so I want to say this, you know, that's gonna even make it more important and more vital and imperative that that Shakur Stevenson has a great showing, man, against Artem Honeyinian. Same with Teofimo, but like I said, more so on Shakur because at least Teofimo, this is his second time fighting this year. When's the last time we see Shakur, right? It's been a little minute. So Shakur needs to have a good fight because he needs to make sure that people want to see him, and that's going to help him in his negotiations in his new contract. If he does leave, I mean, either way, he has to get a new contract, right? Because this is his last fight in his contract with Top Rank. So whether he reads up with Top Rank and Bob Arum, or he seeks to go with Al Heyman and PBC, or Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, or Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy, he's going to need some leverage, and that leverage will be found by looking spectacular in this fight, right? But that's scary for Shakur because if Tank's not selling, then Shakur ain't gonna sell. If Canelo ain't selling, Shakur ain't gonna sell. If Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney ain't selling, Teofimo and Steve Claggett ain't gonna sell. I promise you that. You know, so I'm just speaking. You know, I know some stuff is on ESPN and basic cable. I'm just speaking in generalities here. What's up, Moonlit? I'm the VIP area with Dana White in the VIP. Yeah, you know how that go. You know what I'm saying? Why not? I mean, the one that Donald Trump, they have a lot of, you know, Donald Trump was you know, harassing and assaulting women, you know, and so was Dana White. You know, he slapped his wife, so they have a lot in common, and they both rich, you know, and both haven't been reprimanded for it. Yeah. So, you know, of course they're gonna be at the VIP together, sipping their beers and smoking their cigars. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, so I just think it's a bad look. It's bad news for boxing, but you know, we just gotta lock in, man. I think boxing will do fine. You know, you just gotta adapt. You know, it's the same thing that music went through, right? When music had their when streaming services came in and burning CDs and then the ringtones and all that stuff, and you know that changed the music landscape. So they had to just adjust, and I think boxing would just have to adjust. You know, because television and broadcasting as we know it, the traditional forms of it is just not the same right now. Trump was walking up on Putin and guy from North Korea, Kim Jong-un. So he's walking up on Putin and Kim Jong-un. No security. He must got some hands on the strap. He freed Kodak Black. He freed Kodak Black. He might be a Zoe. I tatted it on my chest because I'm a Zoe. But yeah, man, I think in my personal opinion with Shakur though, I personally feel like Shakur should go to Matchroom, man. I really do think that's a good fit. Even though Eddie Hearn is based in England, I think he at the very least he seems to be very adamant and willing and dedicated to getting his fighters fights. Now you just got to do your part and win those fights and perform well. But I think Eddie, I just have a good feeling that Eddie Hearn is a good look for Shakur. But like I said, man, he just gotta. I think Eddie can make him a star as long as he's more active. I think that'd bode well for him, you know. Because right now, it's not just about KOs. Well, you know his KO ratio is low. It's 47% KO ratio. But like I said, it's not all bad because Devin Haney, you know, he's considered pillow fist. He has a 48 KO percentage, and he's undoubtedly a bigger star than Shakur, you know. So he's only one. There's only 1% difference, and it's really is a high 47 percentile. I think it's like 47.7. So you can really round up to 48. And then Kambosos, you know, he has a similar KO ratio too. You know, he has a 47 KO ratio like Shakur Stevenson. But the difference with Kambosos is that, you know, he's not American. Obviously, he's Australian. And Australia, you know, they're big on boxing. America's not big on boxing. So if you're gonna be an American star, you gotta hit hard, and you gotta have some, and you gotta at least look impressive because there's really some light at the end of the tunnel because of course look what Floyd did, right? Floyd only had a 50% knockout rate, but he was going crazy as Pretty Boy Floyd, and he became a villain. So Shakur just needs to maybe changes like his personality. I don't want to say change your personality because you always want to be you, but maybe be a little more, I don't know. I don't want to say talkative either because I hate when he be tweeting. He be tweeting too damn much. But just be, I don't know, be a little more selective when you trash talk and how you trash talk, man. And be more, you know, demonstrative IRL, like in real life, you know, like when you're in the ring and stuff like that, as opposed to being more active with your Twitter fingers, you know. I think that'll help him. But I think a key to him achieving that real star power is be more active, you know. Of course, engage more as in the ring, you know. And so he's a little more exciting. He doesn't have to go in with reckless abandon or abandon his fighting style, but just take a little bit more risk, you know, calculated risk. I think that'll help him out. And then also, you know, get to at least a 50% KO ratio. And I think Eddie Hearn can help with all that. And it'll be straight, man, except for the KO ratio, of course. He's not a boxer. Bring more celebrity to fights like UFC does. Jake Paul will say, boxers, stop it. He said Jake Paul. Jake with State Farm. Jake Paul, I mean, hey, Jake Paul is fighting, who's he fighting? Mike Perry, right? So He was supposed to be fighting Mike Tyson. That got postponed. So we'll see with the Mike Perry thing. I think Mike Perry is a former MMA fighter, UFC in particular. I think he's doing that bare knuckle fighting championship right now, the BKFC. So shout out to Austin No Doubt Trout. He's also a champion in the BKFC. So that fight, I mean, I think Jake Paul wins, you know, but saving boxing, yeah, right. Jake Paul gonna start calling out Canelo if he beats Mike Perry and if he beats Mike Tyson. So yeah, you know, that's not good either. Yeah, that's not good at all. Jake getting knocked out by Mike Perry. Mike, you think so? Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, SM. You think he's gonna get knocked out by Mike Perry? I don't know about that one. You know, I gotta believe it. I gotta see it to believe it. I don't know about that one, bro. I think that I don't foresee Jake Paul losing to non-boxers, and that's why he fights him. You know, but I see him losing. I mean, like what? His one loss came to Tyson Fury's brother, right? Tommy Fury, who's not even a full boxer. He's a semi-pro boxer, so that tells you it right there. But he is an in-shape young dude, and he trains with fighters like Jay Leon Love, if I'm not mistaken. And I know he used to train with the cruiserweight champion, a former cruiserweight champion, BJ Flores. So he definitely he's in shape, he's strong, and he goes through a boxing regimen. So if you're not a boxer, I don't foresee you beating him. However, I mean, he's definitely not fighting anybody of any real consequence. Mike's a savage. He's a savage in MMA. Yeah, he's a savage. You know, is he a savage at boxing? That's different. You're going to look like a fish out of water doing all that swinging and not hitting nothing. Perry fights a beat. I said that, fool. I literally said that. Bare knuckle fighting championship, still not boxing. Hell no, it's not boxing. Boxing is boxing. BKFC is not boxing. That's bare knuckle fighting. That's not boxing. Boxing is boxing. Ain't no substitutes. Ain't no. Wait, is this live? Hey, we got a fight right now. Golden Boy, Darius Fulgham. DFG Fulgham. He's fighting right now on YouTube. Let's go. Hey, let's get right. It's free on YouTube, y'all. Almighty in the building. Big member. Hey, Almighty, bro. We got new emotes, man. Spam those emotes. You feel me? Go check them out, bro. We got new emotes, man. Shout out to you. Thank you for being a member, bro. I appreciate that, man. You help support the channel a lot, you know. All the members, man. I appreciate everybody, you know. Appreciate everybody, but especially the members. Got to show them extra love. You feel me? Now, shout out to the members doing the member tings, man. So we got new emotes, you know what I'm talking about? Spam them tings. Let me know if y'all like them, and we can make adjustments, too. Anderson Silva be the former world champion. He's an MMA fighter. Never. Never. Anderson, and what you just said, SM Anderson Silva, did you know a fun fact about Anderson Silva? He started off boxing first. He lost his 2 matches. He lost his first 2 matches as a boxer. Then he went to MMA, and then he started dominating. You've seen many boxers succeed at MMA. You've never seen no MMA fighter succeed at boxing. Not yet. Not saying it won't happen. But Anderson beat a former world champion. Stop it. This man said Chavez Jr. Stop it. Exactly. Look what you just said. He didn't say Chavez Jr. after he was on his coke binge. He didn't say Chavez Jr. after he was fresh out of rehab. He just said Chavez Jr. Like Chavez Jr. was ever somebody of any consequence. Stop it. Stop it. Who you think you talking to, SM? You come on, man. You can't fool me with that, bro. This is me, man. What are we doing? This is me, man. You know better than that. This is me, bro. That might work on somebody else's channel who's a fool and don't know better. Who faking like they know boxing. That don't work on me, bro. This man said he giving him credit for being Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Stop it. No, you didn't. I almost gave you a 600. No boxer, male boxer was ever successful, but MMA fighters were successful in boxing. Cap. What you just said is a lie. What you just said is a lie. No boxer, he said, trained himself watching Roy Jones Jr. Why does it have to be, why you said what boxer? Clarissa Shields. That's one. Holly Holmes was a champion in boxing. She went to MMA. And she became a champion in MMA too after being a champion in boxing. Why are you discounting and discrediting the women? James, you're talking about people that are older, bro. Like, you're not talking about people that are viable. You're talking about people that are older. You just gave me Anderson Silva, who was older, going against Julio Cesar Chavez, who was fresh out of rehab. And he been out of boxing. That doesn't count. We're talking about people that are actually in their prime, like Holly Holmes was, who was a champion in boxing, picked up MMA and became a champion in MMA too by beating Ronda Rousey. We talk about Clarissa Shields, who went over to PFL. She's 2-1 in PFL. You know what I'm saying? She's a champion in boxing. We talk about Savannah Marshall, who was was Savannah Marshall ever a champion? I think she was a champion, right? Maybe an interim, but she also just went over to PFL, had her debut in MMA, and she won there too. What are we doing, man? You wildin'. Now she fought a trash can. Yeah, of course, yeah. Everybody's a trash can. Yeah, I know. You how many people you beat in MMA? She would never win a UFC fight, dude. Oh, okay. Now it has to be UFC. You see everything. First it had to be a male, and then when I gave you three examples. Holly Holmes fought in UFC, but he didn't count her. He said he don't credit Clarissa Shields because it's not UFC. But he didn't talk about the Holly Holmes example I gave. But he just didn't credit Clarissa Shields or Savannah Marshall because it's PFL. Now they're fighting nobodies. Yeah, sure, bro. But he just gave me that. He just said that Anderson Silva beat Julio Cesar Chavez. Come on, at least be consistent, bro. At least be consistent, bro. I'm not asking you to make sense, but just at least be consistent. It has to be a male because why are male boxers scared to go to MMA? They're scared to go to MMA? That's what it is? Okay. They're scared to go to MMA? Okay. Why is Jorge Masvidal and Diaz, why are they fighting in boxing? Both of them MMA fighters. Why did Conor McGregor come to boxing? Why did Francis Ngannou come to boxing? Why is Mike Perry fighting Jake Paul? You want to know why boxers don't go to MMA? Because they're broke. That's why. MMA fighters are broke. That's why all the MMA fighters are trying to get into boxing. Come on, bro. You know, you got to be quicker than that. He said, I was about to say Holly Holmes. I knew she was about to beat the brakes off Rousey, but I blame Rousey coach. He gassed her up saying her hands were good. Yeah, facts. Because boxing is easier. Okay, so that's why they all lose. Conor McGregor lost to Floyd, but boxing is easier. You're from the mindset that because you do less, that doing more is easier. Have you ever heard about a jack of all trades but a master of none? Have you ever heard that comment, that saying, that adage, that cliche? Being a jack of all trades but a master of none? That's what MMA fighters are to boxing. It's not a bad thing to perfect one thing. Have you ever heard the other saying that I'd rather trust a guy that's a great shooter with a handgun than somebody who's just spraying with a Uzi? Have you ever heard that? Let's say same application, bro. A jack of all trades, but a master of none. You're gonna be in trouble. Who's this right here? Alexander. Oh, we just saw this dude fight. Alexander. We just fought. I thought it was Devin Alexander. I said, what the freak, Devin Alexander? But no, it's a different Alexander. Oh, but we just saw him. He's an older gentleman. He just fought somebody. He said, don't argue me. I like boxing more. I ain't arguing you, Essa. We just talking, bro. I know I like to get hype. We just talking, bro. You know you my guy. I actually argue a boxing with winning a street fight. There's nothing to argue. Of course they would. I mean, they'll have trouble when they get on the ground, yeah. But most people don't realize that most fights do end up on the ground, yes. But a lot of times, if you're a boxer, the reason why a lot of fights end up on the ground is because they don't know how to throw hands, and they end up throwing hands and missing their target, and they clinch, and they get close, and they start wrestling. You know what I'm talking about? But a boxer gonna put you out before you even get to that part of the street fight. Top end boxers get paid more, but UFC has better pay on low end. Yeah, but nobody cares about low end. That's like talking about actors, right? And thespians. You know what I'm saying? Boxers get paid on the high end better. In the mid end too. It's not just high end. It's also mid level too. You know, the low end no one really cares about the low end, right? Because I'm gonna tell you this with boxing and MMA, right? Justin, what's important is that boxing and MMA and like acting, you don't have to be good. It's not like the NBA or the NFL where you have to get drafted to be a professional. You could be trash and just get your license. You know what I'm saying? Apply for it and get your license to be a professional. So that it kind of makes sense. Like in the NBA, you have to get selected to be there at the top. You got to be selected by somebody who believes in your skills. You could be a professional boxer or a professional MMA fighter just saying, hey, I want to do it, and go do it. The same way acting, you know what I'm saying? So that's why the low ends are paid low, because you don't have to be good to be a professional at it. It's one of the few sports and few things you don't have to be good. You don't have to be selected by somebody. You can just call yourself a professional fighter. But so that's why you know, that's how they weed out the quote unquote untalented fighters, because, you know, so yes, you're gonna get paid on the low end because you have to prove yourself. Same way acting, you know, you're gonna get paid low as starting off as an actor or an actress, you know, a thespian, because you have to prove your acting chops. Because you could just be an actor or an actress. If I hop in the commercial, I'm an actress or an actress. Whoa, hey, yo, actress is crazy. If I hop in the commercial, I'd be an actor.
What?
So yeah, they got Golden Boy Fight Night, Darius Fulgham versus Vaughn the Animal Alexander. Oh yeah, Vaughn Alexander, that's the main event. Ooh wee. It's a lot of things that go into a fight that's not in the ring octagon or something. That's true. That's true. You're right about that. A lot of things that go into the fight, but like I said, you don't have to be good to be professional, you know. Like when I told you I was an amateur fighter, I fought a couple professional fighters and ex-professional fighters. And I remember this one dude in particular, man, he wanted to go pro, and my coach, our coach, you know, he was a trainer at the gym. He's like, no, you can't go pro, bro. You cannot go pro. See, you're not good enough. You're not dedicated enough. You're going to get hurt, or you're going to hurt yourself, you know. He was very adamant. He's like, no, man, I want to go pro. And then, you know, I was new to the gym at the time, and he said, yo, Doc, go in the ring with him. I said, what? He said, go in the ring. I want to show him something. I said, all right. He said, don't hold back. And that was one of the few times he told me to spar somebody and not hold back. And I dropped him. I dropped him like twice. You know, I'm not going to disclose who he is. You know, I mean, he's not popular. He's not famous anyway. But, yeah, I dropped him twice. He wanted to go pro, and I was just starting. But because, you know why I dropped it? I didn't drop it because I was better than him technically. I didn't drop it because I was better than him physically. But it's just because I was more dedicated. I was in shape. He got tired by like 30 seconds into the round. You know what I'm saying? And he punched wild. You know, well, I guess I was better than him technically a little bit. But, you know, he had better footwork than me and stuff like that. He was slicker than me. But, you know, I just walked him down. Dropped him to the body, dropped him to the head. Body head. You dead, bush your head. Dropping bombs on him. Dropped him twice. I had no aspirations to go pro at the time. I mean, I never really had aspirations, but I didn't even have an amateur fight yet. You had heart then. You know what I'm talking about? I'll rock you, Doc. No cap. First round decapitation. City gang in the building. You probably would, bro. I believe you, bro. You vicious, bro. I ain't messing with you, my brother. I want to still compete. I'm young and healthy, but I'm not disciplined enough. Yeah, you just gotta be disciplined, man. Run your blocks, hit the stairs, hit the hills. You know what I'm saying? Do your road work like Hajime no Ippo. You know what I'm saying? Do your road work, your ground work. Stay in shape. You know, don't just go in there just trying to spar and fight all the time. You gotta be working on something. You know, every time you spar, you should be working on something. For the most part, you know, there's occasional times when you go all out and stuff like that, but you should be in there practicing and working on stuff, working on your footwork, working on your slipping, working on your counters, working on your head movement, working on your jab, working on your hook. You know. I'm just saying Crawford looked like 10 fights. Oh, wait, I'm just saying Crawford took like 10 fights before getting a nice payday. You make the UFC that payday good if you shine that 50 G's for a KO for the night of the fight night. Yeah, 50 G's is nice, yeah, but Crawford is, you know, a lot of things going to it, personality and all that stuff. Yeah, it's going to take time, though. That goes with anything, man. You can't look for instant gratification. You know, some things take time, man. And look at Crawford now. He's #1 pound for pound. He may not be the biggest star, but he's definitely getting paid. You know, so it just takes time, and you got to be good, you know. Word, bro. Thank you. I won't forget this advice. Yeah, I believe in you, bro. Just keep your head up, and, you know, if it ain't, you know what my trainer said, man? My coach said, if it don't hurt, don't work. You know what I'm talking about? If it don't hurt, it don't work. So you got to make sure, you know, you got to dedicate yourself to whatever you're doing, whether it's being boxing or school, academics, you know what I'm saying, or in industry or in the corporate world, or you know, or athletics. Or music, you know, whatever. Just dedicate yourself to it, man. You'll reap the benefits, man. Whenever God puts something on your heart, man, He don't give us goals for us to fail and dreams for us to fail. He puts it on His heart because He puts it on our heart because we could accomplish it. And in our mind, we just got to dedicate ourselves and give Him the glory. And you'll be all right. Yeah, keep on working, bro. You know, my coach used to say, don't hurt, don't work. And he used to say, every jab you punch with intent. Every jab should bust a lip, black an eye, or bleed a nose. Every jab. That's what you want. Every time you throw a punch, your intent should be to break a nose, bust a lip, or black an eye. BBB. Break, black, and bust. I'm about to be 28 July. I'm getting older, but I'm still going to do it. Hell yeah, do it, man. That's young, bro. You see Usyk's 37. He just won undisputed. You know, Archer Beterbiev is 40. Zhang is 41. He just won, you know. So, you know, don't let other people's restrictions stop you. Look at LeBron. LeBron's the first player to be on the same team as his son. He's 41, still balling. Diana Taurasi, 42 in the WNBA. About to go to the Olympics, man. Still out there balling. So hard work beat talent when the talent don't work. That's a fact. Hard work beat talent when the talent don't work hard. That's a fact. It helps to be talented too, but if you can be talented and dedicated, then you really got something. But yeah, hard work, that's a fact. And that doesn't just go with athletics. That applies to academics and intelligence and everything. Having a good work ethic is pivotal to. Nah, I ain't gonna say all success. Everybody, so, there is this thing as getting lucky, but even when you get lucky, man, hard work is gonna keep you there. So yeah, it's always good to be dedicated, man. We got Joel Diaz in the corner of Sanchez. Let's get right. Yo, Plug in the building, my boy Plug. You can't turn back the clock though. You don't think about that, SM. You already losing right now. Don't think about what you can't change. Focus on what you can. Focus on what you can control, man. Don't count yourself out. Triple G started late. Deontay Wilder started late. Not say not 28 late, but it don't matter. You could be the first. What if you what if you're the first person to start at 28 to become the first world champion that started at 28? Somebody got to do it. Why not you? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to ask that question. Why me? Why not you? You know what I'm talking about? No, don't think about stuff that you can't control or what you can't change or what you can't do. You do that, man, you already lost. It's about the story with the great famous story was about the little train that could, not the little train that couldn't. He ain't get no book. It's not that the little train that couldn't didn't exist. The little train that couldn't ain't get no book. He won't nothing he did was noteworthy because he didn't think he could. But the little train that could, he got the book. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't never talk about the little train that couldn't. We talked about the little train that could. So be that train. Oh, big left hands from Sanchez. Ooh wee. Wilder started late. Facts. He started like 17, 18. Tim Duncan started late. Tim Duncan was a swimmer in college, in the Virgin or in high school, whatever it was, or in the Virgin Islands. Maybe I think he started playing basketball in college. He was also a swimmer. And look, he went down to the Boxing Hall of Fame. He's a Hall of Famer, man. So never count yourself out. Trust me, there's enough people that want to count you out. Don't you ain't got to count yourself out for them. Trust me, there's enough haters out there to go around. They gonna count you out. You don't count yourself out. Let them count you out. There's people who can't wait to do that. Man, that's a powerful statement, bro. We're not gonna lie. I appreciate that, Plug. You know me, man. I be preaching a little bit. Dropping bombs on them. You're a man. Doing my thing and motivate the youth. And the real ones. But yeah, man. So yeah, you never know. Oh boy. Oh, Lawson might be out of there. Lawson got his hands down and Sanchez tagging him. Sanchez taking too many blows to the face. Facts. Almighty facts. Yeah, this is a sloppy fight right here. It's a good fight. It's an entertaining fight though. Yes, sir, SM. I'm gonna hold you to it, man. I'm gonna be asking you when did you practice? Did you hit that block? You know what I'm saying? Get the miles in. Tim saw Jaws and said, no more swimming. Facts. Facts. He said, I'm not going. I seen what's in that water in the VI. The Virgin Islands, nice. So nice. So nice. 50 seconds left in the second round. Who you got in this fight? Almighty? I think I got Sanchez. I like his activity level, yeah, but they both are definitely they don't have the best defense, I'll tell you that. But yeah, man, so I just think, yeah, never count yourself out with things, man. Let people will be ready to do that for you, bro. You ain't got to do it for them. You know what I'm talking about? Don't forget to like the video as well. Please don't forget to like the video. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to see that Alberto Puello. I think someone mentioned Sandor Martin earlier. I am looking forward to see Alberto Puello versus Sandor Martin. I think it's going to be a good fight. I'm kind of leaning towards Alberto Puello. I think Alberto Puello also has some PED or substance issues in the past as well, which is crazy, man. A lot of fighters. Who used to say that? Robert Estrada used to always be like, up to the street, be like, everybody cheating. It's just everybody don't get caught. And unfortunately, sometimes it be looking like that, man. It be looking like that sometimes. It definitely be looking like that sometimes, man. I'm trying to think of all the recent fights that are coming up. What fight am I most excited about? There's so many fights, man. Bro, if this Tank and Lomachenko fight gets finalized, I'm looking forward to that, man. I think people are underestimating Lomachenko. I'm not saying that he's going to win. I think Tank's going to win. I think Tank's going to win by stoppage. He's going to win impressively. But I also think that when he wins, people are just doing that to set the tone so they could discredit my boy Tank. You know, but I think Lomachenko It's not washed up. I don't think he's over the hill. He just had a great win against Kambosos. I think he's a very alive opponent, and I think not too many people will beat him right now. So I think he's going to be good, man. I think it's going to be a good fight. So did you see what Shakur said about Tank? What did he say? He said something recently? I know he said he'd been trying to call him out and stuff like that, yeah. But if you're talking about something else, then no. I know he's been calling out Tank, but Shakur need to worry about fighting Artem Honeyinyan. That's who we need to fight. You know what I'm talking about? You better worry about fighting that boy Artem. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, you talking about? Trump cook it, bite it, all that. I know I want to be watching it, man. But I was watching the WNBA. I was watching the Aces cook. I saw Asia Wilson cook Angel Reese in the sky, you know. And then right now they got some fights on Golden Boy Boxing right now. Golden Boy Fight Night. The main event being Darius Fogum versus Vaughn Alexander. Illuminati in the building. How dare me? My fault, brother. I respect Shakur, even though everybody shitted on Devi. He did. That's a fact. He did. He did. I respected him for that too, because at that time, you know, it was easy to pile on. And I'm not gonna. Ooh, Sanchez dropped him. I'm gonna be honest too. You know how I rock with Tank, and I know Tank and Devin Haney be going back and forth. I'm not saying that you should show compassion, you know, but I thought that if you was ever gonna show compassion, I thought that would have been the time to do so. However, you know, I do think that people play into and hype up how much these fighters don't like each other. You know what I'm saying? So there's no telling what was said behind closed doors. You know, at the same time, you got to sell the fight to the people. It's like what Tank did with Errol Spence, you know, and then after the fight, they over there hugging and celebrating after the fight, even though Tank just won. You know, so I do think sometimes we put a little bit too much into it, but at the same time, I was kind of disappointed in Tank, if I be honest. I mean, he was justified. Don't get me wrong. He was justified because they be going back and forth and they be talking a lot of trash. So I'm not saying that he shouldn't have done it, but I was just hoping that he would have did like pulled more of like a Shakur type move. I respect the Shakur for that too. I thought that was a good look. So shout out to Shakur for that. I'm with you on that, Illuminati. My baby Skylar Dick is about to cook Caitlin Clark. Yeah, oh yeah, Indiana Fever playing the Seattle Storm. Let me know how that game goes because I'm watching boxing right now. I'm not gonna watch that game. Facts, Doc. That's why I rock with you, fam. You call Ish for what it is, no matter who you are, fam. I appreciate that, Illuminati. Thank you for that recognition, bro. Like I said, it always means a lot, brother. I really appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Because you're somebody I respect as well, and having your respect, that goes a long way, man. Having the respect of your peers means a whole lot, man. Because I respect you as well. Yeah, Lausa might be over. It might be over for Lausa. Lausa got dropped again. He said, bro, you be seeing Skylar Digger's pregame outfits, though? She be looking crazy. What the hell she be got going on, man? Every time she come to the ring, why her clothes be so baggy, man? Rest in peace, Left Eye. She be looking like Left Eye from TLC, man. Why every time she come to the stadium, she look like she's smuggling people in her clothes, bro? Like she's smuggling her babies in her clothes, bro. Gosh dang, can you wear some clothes that fit? Out there looking like gosh dang crisscross. Why her clothes be so damn baggy, bro? Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was recent, but yeah, I see the plug. Yep, I think Shakur need to lock in and focus on gosh dang Artem Honeyinyan. That's what he need to worry about. Talk about Tank. I'm talking about. He need to worry about fighting Tank's leftovers. Because Tank beat Frank Martin, and Frank Martin beat Artem Honeyinyan, and Shakur fighting Artem Honeyinyan. That's what he need to worry. He need to worry about looking good and giving people a reason to tune in. Because I like Shakur. I think he could do it, but he got to lock in, man. He got to look more intriguing, more impressive, man. You know, I know he hurt his hand, so I do give him some grace for that. You know, and give him a little bit of leeway, but he got to lock in. My bad, I'm trying to order some food, man. Yo, Doc, watch it. My fault. You right. My fault. My fault, bro. My bad, shouted. My bad, bro. You right. I'm wildin'. My bad. I ain't mean to talk about Skylar. My bad. I'm just saying, man. I don't know why she clothes be so baggy, bro. That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. You see. Hey, Kirst on the sky? She don't get no PT, but boy, she could ride my bench. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, yo, pause. That John Wood.
What?
Hey, yo. Now her? Yeah, Kirst Juragorskik. I can't say her name, but I promise I say it when she, you know what I'm talking about? If I ever met her, boy, I promise I pronounce her name right. She bad. Let that dude beating on her like that. Who was beating on her again? Little punk ass. Why these dudes be hitting these women, bro? I don't be getting it, bro. Stop hitting on these women, man. You gotta stop it, bro. That shit weak as hell, man. Big Mama from Mystics can get it. I don't give a... She gonna put that womp on your ass. Well, boy, she gonna put that donk on you, boy. Yeah, she gonna back it up or your ass gonna be out the house. Yeah, she got a lot of, that's a whole lot of woman right there, boy. Kennedy Carter, yeah, you wild. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, little Daddy. You my boy, but you wild with Kennedy Carter. I don't know what you got going on. You, like I said, you just violent. You just violent. Cause I like Kennedy Carter too, but you wildin'. You wildin' with that one. But hey, to each his own, you know, there's somebody out there for everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's good. So me and you could chill together. You know, me and you could go to the Sky game together. Cause while you try to get Kennedy Carter, I know you ain't gonna want to holler at, you know what I'm talking about, you ain't gonna want to holler at Angel Reese and Kierce like I do. You know what I'm saying? So we could ride, me and you could ride together. We definitely ain't got the same taste. Cause I don't know where your taste at. Shout out to Kennedy Carter though. She definitely a beast on that court. You know what I'm saying? I prefer, I'm a DJ Carrington my type of guy myself. You know what I'm saying? For the Connecticut Sun. I'm a DJ Carrington type of brother. You know, Rakia Jackson, you know, for the LA Sparks. That's more my speed. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to make some sparks with that spark. You know what I'm talking about? Illuminati, you tripping, say, yeah, I ain't gonna lie about it. He wilder with that one. Hey, but to each his own, brother. Hey, somebody out there for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, when the channel get bigger, I'm gonna let her know, man. Come holler at my boy Illuminati. You know what I'm talking about? Illuminati. Lottie Dottie got more head than he got body. Don't worry, when our channel grows for boxing and WNBA, you know, I'm gonna get Kennedy Carter. I'm gonna put you on. I'm like, my boy ain't no. I'm like, hey, you got a lot of fans, and when they be in the chat saying, oh, Kennedy Carter this, Kennedy, I'm like, nah, my boy Illuminati was a day one. He said you could get it before you want it. Oh man, he said you could get it before you even knew there was something out there to be got. Cause I swear you'd be her first crush. You'd be the first person ever to have a crush on. No, I'm just joking. Yo, Zeros, what up, Zeros? What the hell you been at, bruh? Smoochie in the building. He beat the Chargers. Who the hell is he? Who the hell is he, Smoochie? I got $100 bet with my stepson. I got Tank. He got Shakur. What do you think about what Tank said? He don't got no defense. He don't slip punch. He just go back. I agree with that, Justin. Well, I think Tank is exaggerating, but I think Shakur has defense for folks that don't have the best offense. I knew that's what you was talking about, Smoochie. I knew you was being messy. I knew you was being messy. All right, Smoochie. All right. Out here being messes. I already knew what time it was.
All right.
I just wanted you to say it.
I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
I wanted you to say it. Smoochie wildin'. But yeah, I think Tank is right in regards to him having no defense for him. I think Shakur's defense is a little over. I think he's good. Don't get me wrong, but I think the type of fighters that he fights are very limited. Tank's not limited, so I think for Tank it's applicable what he said. I don't think it's applicable for everybody else. Shakur has good defense, but I don't have confidence in his defense against Tank. So you know what I'm talking about. I think Tank will get to him. I rewatched the whole stream at work today. I was crying, looking crazy. Smoochie. Shout out to Smoochie, man. Smoochie a big supporter. I appreciate that, Smoochie. I'm glad I could. So y'all want me to debate? I ain't gonna lie, Smoochie. I took it easy on my boy Edwin. Edwin was in the chat. Edwin, you still here? I took it easy on you because you my brother, bro. You know, I'm not trying to be hard on anybody or embarrass him or nothing like that. That's my guy, man. I took it easy on him. Doc, say what you want. There's only one that want Kennedy Carter. That's a fact, Zeros. That's a fact. I've been good, bro. Appreciate you coming back through, man. Appreciate you, bro. Nah, Doc, you gotta read Illuminati last. What the hell did Illuminati say? He said forget Caitlin Clark. I want Kelsey. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Illuminati. No, he not too far gone with that Kelsey Mitchell. Now you talk about Kelsey Mitchell? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying that she the baddest. But Kelsey Mitchell, I feel like if I can see, I want to see Kelsey Mitchell dressed up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm with you on that one, Illuminati. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm riding with him on that. I'm with you on that, Illuminati. I feel like if you talk about Kelsey Mitchell, I don't know what Mitchell you talking about. But if you talk about Kelsey Mitchell, I'm with you on that, Illuminati. Hey, how's your daughter though, man? How's your little girl, man? Hopefully she's recovering well. Yeah, if you talking about Kelsey Mitchell, I've always been interested. I'm like, hold on, I want to see her how she dressed up. I want to see her when she dressed up. Kelsey Plum, hey. Kelsey Plum be looking strong out there though. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes she be looking like she walk around a little diesel-y, like you know what I'm talking. Kelsey Plum look like she might bark at you all the time. She might flex at you how you poop on yourself just a little bit. Kelsey Plum. Did you see the game just now, Plug, with the Las Vegas Aces versus Chicago Sky? It was a good game, man. Kelsey Plum be out there talking trash. I love it. I love when they be talking trash. I just don't like when the people are selective with who they don't like for talking trash. Like, they act like Angel Reese is the only player that talks trash. Caitlin Clark be talking trash. Angel Reese be talking trash. Kelsey Plum be talking trash. Skylar Diggins be talking trash. Bro, they be talking. They be getting it in. And people don't believe so because they don't be watching. Yeah, I like Shakur. He just makes it so easy to troll him how he talks. I got his video from the Olympics say that of him and take that crazy cry. I don't like the loot. Yeah. Nah, I like Shakur though. I like Shakur, but yeah, he be talking a little too much sometimes. You know, it gets annoying, but nah, he a good fighter though. He's a good fighter. I can't take that from him, but I don't think he got I don't think he has nothing for Tank, in my opinion. Yeah, Diana Taurasi be talking. Oh, DT, she be talking now. DT definitely be talking. She out there 42 dropping buckets. She's supposed to be talking. Like Skylar Diggins, bro. What you mean? Skylar Diggins got 2 kids. What I always say about Skylar Diggins, she dropping bottles and buckets on your ass. Bottles and buckets. She get the bottles for the babies and she dropping buckets on your head top. Bottles and buckets. That's what I call Skylar Diggins. So yeah, they all have a right to talk trash. But I just don't like when they demonize the selective villainization and demonization of these players for talking trash. You know what I'm talking about? That's why when they get bopped in the head top, it's because they talking trash. Not saying they deserve to get bopped, but don't make it seem like it's just, you know, you don't understand why they doing it. They doing it because you were talking damn trash. Yeah, man. Yeah, I saw the highlights of the game. Oh yeah, no, I watched the whole game, and that was a good game, man. But I mean, it was a good game for the Aces. The Chicago didn't do that well. Saw an Angel Reese missed a wide open layup on the lane. That's all right, you know, it happens. Yeah, man. Bottles and buckets. So see, there go my boy. He know what time it is. Bottles and buckets. That's Skylar Diggins all day. Y'all better stop playing with Skylar. Skylar be dropping bottles and buckets. That's a fact. Shout out to Nafisa Collier too. They just lost. The Lynx lost today. I forgot who they played. Who the hell did the Lynx lose to? The Mystics? Did they play the Washington Mystics? I believe so. Arike Ogubawale be balling. Arike Ogubawale be balling. She be balling, but yeah, I think they lost today though. I think they lost to the Mystics today, but the Nafisa Collier has a baby too. She be balling. Yo, P, why didn't Clark take that last shot fast? She probably would have made it too. Man, I'm not watching it right now, bro. I'm not watching it right now. I'm watching boxing right now, bro. I'm missing the game because I was gonna drop a video. I think I'm only gonna drop a video on the Aces and the Sky because that's the only one I watched today. I missed some games. I have to look at the. I need to watch the highlights in the box score. He said Angel Reese Cup do deserve Rookie of the Year. I think right now at this moment Angel Reese is the Rookie of the Year in my opinion. There's still a lot of games to play, right? So 40 game season. How many games they played so far? They play what? 20 games, something like that. Speaking of that, shout out to the Minnesota Lynx for beating the New York Liberty in the Commissioner's Cup the other day. Dropped a video on that. But it didn't have Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese in there, so it didn't do no numbers. So it's so funny that people complain about how only 2 people are getting, how only two players in the WNBA are getting attention. But me, I cover everybody, and you can literally see in my views that if it's not about Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese, the views do significantly worse than the views that are involving Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark. So it's like, yeah, you could complain, but you're not watching. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about people, not, you know. I made one about Nika Ogumake, and you know, I didn't get no views. And then the last one about the Commissioner's Cup, they just won the Commissioner's Cup. That's like the in-season tournament. That was a good game between Liberty and the Lynx. That was a great game. And they ain't get no views. But you know what one got views? The one with Angel Reese and the ones with Caitlin Clark. Even if, whether it's together or individually. The Uncle girl you just said, she good as, yeah, she oh yeah, you know, yeah, she's Arike Ogumbawale. She's a beast. Who's fighting tonight? The main event is Darius Fulgham versus Vaughn Alexander. I'm not really too. I know Vaughn Alexander. You know Darius DFG Fulgham. He's an up and coming fighter for Golden Boy. I believe middleweight, super middleweight or middleweight. I can't remember. How is she not on the Olympic team? I'm not gonna lie, I don't think any rookies deserve to be on the Olympic team, Illuminati. I'm gonna be honest. So I wouldn't put. I do think Angel Reese is balling, but I'm not gonna lie. Like the 12 that they have, right? So they have Breonna Stewart, Nafisa Collier, Diana Taurasi, Brittany Griner, Chelsea Gray, Kelsey Plum, Asia Wilson, Alyssa Thomas. I'm at 8. I'm missing 4 more. Y'all help me out. Alyssa Thomas. Did I say Breonna Stewart? Did I say Breonna Stewart? Sabrina Ionescu. Dang, I can't remember the other 2 right now off the top of my head. But anyway, I don't think that I know I'm missing some people 2 right now off the top of my head. But in my opinion, I don't think Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese should be over DeWanna Bonner. I couldn't put her over DeWanna Bonner. Is Jackie Young on the team? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think did Jackie Young make the Olympic team, the Olympic roster? But everybody on the Olympic roster not only has experience, but they're either a champion or a gold medalist. It's hard to beat that. How can you take any of them off? You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, I think the people that think any rookie, in my personal opinion, I think Angel Reese deserves, at this moment, I think Angel Reese deserves it more than Caitlin Clark. But I don't think any rookie should be on the Olympic team, in my personal opinion. Because I know DeWanna Bonner's not on it. I would take DeWanna Bonner. I'll put her on it over Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Definitely. Facts is about skill, not popularity. Talk to him, MJ in the building. This man said Juju Watkins in college, I'm asleep. But Caitlin Clark may be on it though. If I'm not mistaken, I think Caitlin Clark might have made the 3v3 because you know Cameron Brink. You know she brinked her ACL. She broke her ACL. You know she tore her ACL. So I believe they picked up Caitlin Clark if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Caitlin Clark may be on the 3v3 team. You know, along with what's the white girl that's played with Angel Reese last year at LSU. What's her name? Haley Van Lith. Japan just beat the USA in football world championship. I need answers. Hey, you talk about the girl you said not on the Olympic team. He talked about Arike Ogunbowale. Now I was talking about his earlier comment. He was asking how was Angel Reese not on the Olympic team, Michael MJ. He was talking about Angel Reese. I think that's a good argument. I'm not saying it's a bad argument, but I wouldn't have her. But yeah, I know. And then he asked me another comment about Arike Ogunbowale. It's about, so yeah. Honestly, I don't think Clark would beat Brittany Griner in a one-on-one first. Who the hell thinks Caitlin Clark would beat Brittany Griner, bro? In a 1v1, bro. Who the hell thinks that besides you, MJ? Who's asking these questions, bro? Who asked that, bro? You want to see Shaq versus Steph Curry? That's basically what you just said. You said Shaq versus Steph Curry. What are we doing? What are we doing? You trying to get Caitlin Clark killed?
Shut up, bitch!
Oh my God! What are we doing? I mean, people are saying Clark is that's crazy. Well, you know better. You're supposed to do better, Illuminati. We know better. People are saying dumb shit though. Talk about she to go like Candace Parker don't exist. Like Cheryl Swoops don't exist. Like Breonna Stewart don't exist. Like Ella Della Dova don't exist. Come on, man. Candace Parker, Maya Moore, man. I wish she would have kept playing, but you know she went on her philanthropic stuff. You know, I mean, he hasn't put. That's crazy. You trying to get Caitlin Clark dunked on. Brittany Griner was talking about playing DeMarcus Cousins. She ain't got no business playing no damn Caitlin Clark. Oh, they interviewing Israel Madrimov right now. Israel Madrimov is supposed to be fighting. He's fighting Terence Crawford on the 3rd of August. Cheryl Swoops scored 105 points in one game. Come on, I know my talk to Illuminati. They lucky Cheryl Miller won in the league, boy. Hey, you talking about? We ain't gonna sleep on Sue Bird either now. We ain't gonna sleep on Lisa Leslie now. What we doing, man? What about Dawn Staley now? Becky Hammond now. You know what I'm talking about? Talk to him, plug. Becky Hammond. What's up with Bronny, man? What y'all feel about Bronny, man? What's up with Bronny being on the Lakers, bro? The first father-son duo in the league at the same time. Not only in the league at the same time, but also on the same team, man. That's fire, man. Whether you like LeBron or Bronny or not, bro, that's fire. I said that's fire. Breonna Stewart is nasty as fuck with it. Yeah, she is. Breonna Stewart, Asia Wilson. Hey. Bro, you know, the bigger rivalry is Breonna Stewart and Asia Wilson. You know, of course, we're going to go with the rivalry with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese because it stems from college and they came in together and, you know, they had their infamous run-ins and with the Caitlin Clark thing and Angel Reese doing the thing and beating her in the championship and all that stuff. And it's going to translate and transcend to the college ranks, you know, to the professional ranks. But the biggest rivalry should be Breonna Stewart and Asia Wilson. Breonna Stewart and Asia Wilson, they both 6'4". They're both 6'4", right? Yeah, 6'4", I think. They both play the center power forward position. They're both former MVPs. They're both former champions. Come on, man. That's the biggest rivalry right there. And they both feed. And for those of you that are racially charged or racially driven, they feed into the black and white dynamic. One's black and one's white. There you go. They have all the elements for a big rivalry, but no, you don't care about that. You only care about CC and AR. You don't even really care about AR. You only care about CC. You only care about AR because AR is the villain to your CC. How about just like all of them, man? They all ballers, man. I feel bad for Brink too, man. She tore her ACL, man, because she was actually doing good. She's not an offensive threat like CC or AR. You know, of course CC being the biggest offensive threat, but AR, shoot, she's a second leading rebounder. She's a second leading rebounder in the league, and she's a rookie, bro. Asia Wilson's averaging 11.6. She's number 1 for rebounds. Bro, Asia Wilson is leading the league in points and rebounds. That's crazy. But Angel Reese is the second highest rebounder this year at 11.1. Doc, be honest. People saying Caitlin Clark is a target. Bronny James is going to get it way worse than Caitlin Clark. Biden getting his dumb ass cooked. He getting cooked. Oh no. Anyone watching the debate? Biden getting cooked. That's crazy. Bronny not getting any real playing time, but black nepotism is always dope. I like what you just said. Hey, Almighty, I like what you just said, bro. Black nepotism is always dope to see.
Yeah.
I like what you just said, though. I like that because it doesn't really exist in our country, you know. Everybody be getting nepotism except for us, you know. So, not saying that nepotism is necessarily a good thing, but hey, if anybody could have some nepotism, it should be LeBron. LeBron's a GOAT, one of the GOATs. You know, I think MJ's the GOAT, but you know, it's debatable. But yeah, so shout out to Bronny, man. I think I don't think he's gonna get much playing time, but you never know. I think he could develop. What if he develops a nice shot, man? I think it's dope. Coach LeBron getting his kid on the court. Why you think JJ the coach now? Yeah, facts. But I'm not mad at it though. You know, it's not like he got picked number 1 or 2. He got picked number 55 in the second round, right? So, yo, my boy Ty in the building, man. Let's get right. What it do, brethren? Bodega boys in the building. Oh my gosh, Ty in the building, man. My boy Ty. I liked your comment too on that video that you sent to me. I went and liked your comment, man. I don't want to be commenting much, but I saw you was getting a lot of hate for your comment. But yeah, man. Nah, we should. But all jokes aside, what Almighty said, man, I respect that, and we should all look out for each other, man. You know, we should all look out for each other because a lot of other people, they look out for each other, man. You know, and I feel like our community, we do that the least. But we do get looked out for too. You know, you just gotta be in the right circles and stuff like that, man. Shout out to everybody. I think when you're the son or daughter of a great, whether you black, white, Hispanic, Asian, or otherwise, I think when you're the son or daughter of a great, or male or female, I think you should get a chance in that profession. You should. I mean, let's be fair, right? Julio Cesar Chavez was only big because Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. was only big because Julio Cesar Chavez, right? His father. So you deserve that chance, you know, and then you deserve that chance to fall on your face, you know. Sugar Shane Mosley Jr., he's not that great, but his dad was, so yeah, give him a shot. Yeah, man, I think you should inherit chances, man. People, what do you think Trump is doing right now? Trump on that stand is a whole lot of inheritance from a whole lot of drug money, stealing, mafioso work, and snatching people. That's a fact. He's affluent. Talk about he inherited $1 million. Come on, man. He on the stage. He's on the stage right now debating Joe Biden, and he has a criminal history. How you have a criminal history and you're a former president and you're going to become the next president, and you got a criminal history? His record longer than mine. Come on, man. You want to talk about nepotism? Now all that's nepotism too. Now, I don't care if his daddy was or was not the president. Every time he beats a charge, it's nepotism. Fuck you talking about? I don't think Bronny is bad as people making it out to be, but Bryce is nice. I think Bryce is going to be better. I do agree with that. LeBron would have cried in my era, especially against Boston and Pistons. He said in my era. Yo, MJ is a troll, bro. If it's really your era, you a billionaire. Drop 10 gifted members. You know what I'm talking about? Show us that long billionaire yacht money. You know what I'm talking about? Because if you're not showing us that big long millionaire shoe money, that yacht money, that gosh dang basketball money, you know, we gonna call
Bullshit! Bullshit! Bullshit, 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 bullshit!
Smoochie, we don't care what you for. You said Tupac is ass. And he be out there giving ass. And the man dead. We don't care what your opinion is. Or nothing. That's a fact, Smoochie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to toss you out. We already know where your opinions be at. Your opinions be gone. Smoochie be gone. Talk about she vote for Trump. Yeah, we would think you voted for Trump. We know you like Trump. That's right up your alley. As ridiculous as you can be, that's where Smoochie at. The furthest you can get from reality and anything that makes sense, that's where Smoochie at. I promise. That's where Smoochie aligns. That's crazy. Trump 2024. Let's get right. Make America great again. Head ass. This girl said Tupac is ass and she voted for Trump. Damn. And Boots is the greatest. She said she voted for Trump. Tupac is ass and Boots is the greatest of all time. That's crazy. Smoochie be gone, boy. She be drunk as I didn't check your cup. 0 said MAGA. That's crazy. Yeah, y'all be having me cracking up, man. Tupac a whole lot of. I'm not doing this tonight. I'm not going tonight, Smoochie. I'm not going. Trump 20. Okay, here we go. Okay. He said Trump. Oh, here come Franklin. Okay. All right. That's it. Nah, y'all getting cased up.
All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Plug 2024. Now I support that. Now that's what I support right there. Plug 2024. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's what I support right there. So, Doc, I got to pull up T.O. card. I got to pull T.O.'s card. He's the WBO champion at 140 with super status. If he truly wanted Bud, he'd use that to move and challenge him under WBO rules. Ooh. It's either fight me or vacate. Can he do that, though? I see what you're saying, Ty, but can he really do that? Because... Ooh, I don't know. Can he do that being with Bud, the champion to recess, and that he's at 154 now? Could he still do that? Because remember, T.O. at 140 now. Can he exercise that right with Terence Crawford being the... Oh, wait. WBO, you said WBO. Oh, he's a Terence Crawford, the champion recess with the WBC, ain't it? That's interesting. Hold on, let me look that up. That's interesting what you just proposed. Oh, you said WBO though. Hold on now. Yeah, Terence Crawford's the champion of recess at WBC, if I'm not mistaken. So he would have to do that for the WBO for 147. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see it. Because Brian Norman's the interim. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's interesting. That's interesting. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I just saw it, Ty. That makes sense. Man, T.O. don't want Bud, man. He capping, man. He don't want Bud, man. Doc Judges got Trump up on the court. CJ in the building. Kimbo, you better go sit down. If I tell you that again, I'm going to put you outside. He said he got him up on the scorecard 98-92. We got Flores versus Gonzalez right now. First round, 1 round of 6. Please don't forget to like the video as well. Yeah, T.O. don't really want Bud, man. He capping, man. T.O. don't really want to fight Bud or Shakur or Tank. He capping, man. The man's fighting Steve Claggett, bro. I believe it when I see it, man. I believe it when I see it, man. He don't want no smoke for real. But I will give T.O. the benefit. I do think he wanted to fight Subriel Matias before he lost to the Amparo. Because remember, he wanted to fight at freaking Buck. Nah, hell nah. The man just pooped. Before I got on street, they were both in here. Kimba and Bandit were in here, Smoochie. They were both in here. And guess what they did right before I cut on the stream? They pooed it. Pass gas. I'm not smelling that, dog. I'm not smelling that, dog. I'm not going. I'm not going. Literally before like 5 minutes before I cut on the stream. No. I'm gonna stop feeding him. Free Kimberly. He gonna be free, all right. Free on them streets. Let's see if that food ain't free. Yeah. See, there's been claim that he wanted Bud since he got the facts super stats earlier this year. That's a fact. It's literally the same way Bud fought Jeff Ford after he beat. That's a fact. That's a fact, Ty. I was thinking about the WBC when I said the champion recess thing. He's a champion of recess at 147 with the WBC. I confused that with the WBO. So yeah, my bad. Yep. Yeah, I just looked it up and saw the rankings. Dookie booty ass. You feel me, Illuminati? They be eating too good, bro. I'm gonna start starving them. Instead of saying free him, you gonna have to say feed him. I'm trying to smell that jump, man. Ooh, big right hand. Big right hand from Flores, not Gonzalez back. Wait, this is Kevin Gonzalez, chat. Well, I like Kevin Gonzalez. He got that long nose, but every time I see his nose, I be like, dang, I be feeling like he gonna get his nose broke. This is a dude that, is this Kevin Gonzalez? Nah, this ain't. Is this Kevin? Why is he fighting a 6-round fight? Nah, I don't think that's Kevin Gonzalez. These guys too big. Nah, it's not Kevin Gonzalez. It kind of looks like him, though. They just look too big. Nah, that's not Kevin Gonzalez. Because Kevin Gonzalez, last time we saw Kevin Gonzalez, he fought Mark Akhmadaliev. I don't think he'd be fighting in a 6-round fight. Nah, that's not him. And they look kind of big, too. Kind of looks like him, though. Why hasn't Michael fought anybody? Michael who? Who the hell is Michael? Kimbo Slice was like that. I can't even lie. Yeah, shout out to Kimbo Slice. Rest in peace, Kimbo Slice. I used to watch his backyard fights. Michael J. That's crazy. This man said Michael J. White. I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all know I be watching the what it called sometimes. What's it called? The Vlad TV interviews. He get on my nerves, man. I don't even watch. The only interviews I watch, I like BG Knockout and I like Boosie. But sometimes, you know, if you're not like sometimes I'll be cleaning the house or doing dishes. I have the Vlad TV running, and you know sometimes I'll play other interviews afterwards. You know, and what's the name? Michael J. White. I used to like him a lot, you know, as an actor and stuff. But he like sometimes you just don't want to hear people talk. He's one of the people that you hear him talk and you like him less. That man was like, oh, Samuel L. Jackson is a better actor than Denzel, and Denzel can't really play the roles that Samuel L. Jackson can play. It's like, bro, just say you like Samuel L. Jackson more. It's okay if you like Samuel L. Jackson more. That's fine. What are you talking about? He trying to downplay Denzel, like, oh, Denzel's always plays himself. He always plays himself. Maybe you should try to play Denzel because he's definitely a better actor than you. So maybe you should try to play Denzel. A goofy ass, man. Just say you like Samuel L. Jackson more, and that's fine. It don't matter if you really feel that way. But I don't understand when it's like when somebody asks me my favorite color. They ask me my favorite. I be like, man, my favorite color is black. Or I'll say red or blue. They'd be like, hey, Doc, what's your favorite color? I'll say blue. Oh, really? I'll be like, yeah, I just like blue. It's not like I thought, yeah, I like the color blue, man. I like how it looks on me. I like the color. You know, I just like how I like the hue of it. I like the shade of it, you know. I don't ever have to go if someone asks me my favorite color, I don't be like, Doc, what's your favorite color? Oh man, I hate red. Red is trash. Red don't even go well with nothing. I can't stand red. I just say I like blue, bro. I don't have to gangbang or discredit red. If someone asks me my favorite food, hey, Doc, what's your favorite food? Man, I can't stand chicken, bro. I can't stand baked chicken. Baked chicken trash, man. I love macaroni and cheese, bro. Macaroni and cheese is the only way to go because baked chicken, when you try to put baked chicken in the oven, it don't even smell good. I don't get it, bro. Just say you like Samuel L. Jackson, bro. It's because he feels that Denzel's the best. And he doesn't agree with that. So that's fine. Just say, hey, man, I like Samuel L. Jackson, man. He's a beast, man. Not taking anything from Denzel. But I just think Samuel L. Jackson could just do everything. You know, he could do everything. He's a great actor. Boom. Why you have to discredit somebody? It's the same thing in boxing, man. If someone asks me why I like Tank, I'm going to just tell you why I like Tank. I ain't got to say, oh, I like Tank because Tyson Fury is ass. What the fuck does that got to do with what you like? Yeah, I saw that Zeros when Julio Fulio died. Vlad TV posted that. He always does stuff like that. He always says something. Now with the WBC, you don't need super stats. You can just petition to be mandated to either champion in class above or that's facts, Ty. Yeah, you know more, so you got to help me out with that because you seem more like that stuff. I have to look up. You're more acclimated with the rules of like the sanctioning bodies and stuff like that, man. So I appreciate that, Ty. To whoever was the actual mandatory at that weight. Okay. Now it's not weird, Zeros. You know, in his defense, a lot of times he pays people for the interviews, right? And so, you know, and I will say in his defense, I watched the Julio Fulio because, you know, I'm from Florida. So the Julio Fulio ones, in Vlad's defense, I'm not defending Vlad, but I got to tell the truth too, you know what I'm saying? So then the truth is that, you know, he tried to help squash that and mediate it, even though he knew he wasn't going to do nothing. But he had Young and Ace on there too. And he tried to say, man, y'all should stop the beef. And he was like, yeah, man. Julio said that the beef would be over sooner than later. And I'm not incriminating Young and Ace with the beef. I'm just with why Julio died. I'm not saying that, but it's just, you know, it was some beef surrounding that. So, you know, once you pay for it, you're gonna yeah. He does that. The same with Diddy. When Diddy and got locked up with Cassie, he released some interviews, some old interviews about like Young Jock talking about it and stuff like that. So that's just, I mean, he taking advantage of the algorithm. You can't really blame him for being a businessman. It doesn't look good though. It looks corny as hell. It looks trash. But what could you expect from somebody who moves like that? He interviews stuff like people like that and try to get information out of people and exploit them, kind of. But at the same time, you know what you're getting into, so you got to be smarter than that and don't get exploited. You know, don't say nothing that you don't want to tell. I don't think it's karma. We all die, so that's the case. We all going to get our karma. If Julio dying was karma because he just did, was King Von karma? Yeah, I don't know, man. I see what both of y'all are saying. I think I don't want to call karma because that's not my place, you know, especially when it comes to something as serious as death. But if you know about the history of those beefs and the murders and what they talk about, it's kind of hard. You know, I have no problem saying God bless the dead and rest people's souls because I don't see myself as an authoritative figure when it comes to judging people's lives. You know, that's not I'm not a judge, jury. I'm definitely not God, nowhere near close. So that's between them and God. So I have no problem saying rest in peace. However, looking at it from an objective point of view, when you talk about killing people and, you know, dancing on their graves and, you know, making songs on their graves, and, you know, I can understand how some people, it's hard for some people to feel bad or feel compassion towards individuals like that. But sometimes you are a product of your environment. I'm not giving anybody any excuses, but a lot of people you can't expect people to relate that aren't from that lifestyle, you know. Sometimes that shit is hard, man. Sometimes you are a part of your environment. You can say, oh, you have a choice. Yeah, sometimes you have a choice, and sometimes you can't help where you grew up. You know what I'm talking about? So everybody can't relate to everything. So, but I can see both ways from what y'all saying though. That Donald Duck chain, the sneakers after he got Duck packed up. Yeah. Bro, I'm not doing this with y'all tonight. I'm not doing this with y'all tonight. I do agree with Lami. We all have to die. So how is it karma? Well, the karma part that he was referring to, whoever said that, I didn't see who said it, but the karma part that they're referring to is the manner in which you died. Not that you just died, but the manner, right? Because, you know, he didn't just die of old age or natural causes. He was gunned down. You know, he died as a direct result of violence, and the same violence that they kind of perpetuate, you know, in their songs and kind of live. But it's just a sad situation. Like I said, man, I don't be liking to judge on that shit. We can talk about it, but I'm not liking to judge. That ain't my place. But the karma part that person was referring to was that. But Illuminati has a good point. Yeah, we all die. We don't know how we're gonna go, because just because you don't kill somebody don't mean that you can't get murdered. You know, anybody can get murdered. You know, so and anybody could, you know, get a heart attack or die from car accident. So yeah, the end result is not karma, but I think he was referring to the manner in which. But like I said, honestly, I think Julio wanted to die. I don't be knowing, man. They'd be too young to be acting like that and talking like that, man. You just gotta, I don't know. It's entertainment, but at the same time, at what cost? Who I smoke. And that's the thing. I hate that I like that. That's a good ass song. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I tell people all the time, man, I be feeling bad because if you really listen to it, man, they be talking about people that either burked off, who they go burk off, talking about caught you at work. Bro, them songs be catchy as that. Who I Smoke shit, fire. I ain't gonna lie. Who I Smoke is fire.
Yeah.
But the response from Julio Fulio talking about, what he talking about, his response to that song talking about, I heard Who I Smoke. I was in their hood the same night. That shit was fire too. He said, I heard Who I Smoke. I was in their hood the same night. Grab your guns and clip up. Let's play Fortnite. Those youngins be going in on them tracks, bro. I ain't gonna lie, they be going in, man. And that beatbox, you ever heard beatbox? Beatbox go crazy, bro. They saw me, but I be feeling bad because I know what they be talking about, so I be feeling bad listening to it. But at the same time, man, it is what it is. But yeah, when it comes to me and mine, I turned into bodega version of Caleb Plant. Hey. Shout out to Caleb Sweet Hands Plant. Caleb slap a bitch Plant. Caleb, I don't fight, I don't argue, I just hit a bitch with a bottle Plant. He said we bodega boys. Oh, man. Hit the corner store in the bodega. Was a good song too. Bro. Oh, when I see you, yeah, when I see you sampling the Fantasia, when I see you, bro, they be made some hits, bro. Like I said, if you really know what they be talking about, if you don't feel bad listening to them songs, bro, you ain't got no conscience, man. Some of them songs, I be like, damn, bro. The man named like 8 niggas, man. Bro. They said Corbin got. He said Corbin was a grown ass man that got kidnapped. I said, hey yo, nah, bro, they be wildin', bro. The Illuminati. The man said. He said they found Corbin got his grown ass kidnapped. I said, hey yo, bro, they gotta chill, bro. And you could literally look up, rest in peace to Corbin, you know. You could literally look up his case in the Jacksonville News, bro. They found his body in the bushes, bro. The man made a song about it, talking about they found Corbin. He got his grown ass kidnapped. Oh, my life, now when I see you, Julio was the most disrespectful song I've ever heard, bro. On top of the grave, you feel me? It don't get no more disrespectful than that, bro. There's more people that, bro, I'm telling you, Illuminati, bro. I'm telling you, if you really know, like, I'm not saying I'm tapped in like that, you know. I'm a schoolboy and stuff like that, you know. And they're younger than me, but you know, I got family in Duval County, where Jacksonville. I got family over there, so I be knowing, you know what I'm saying. Some of them stuff I really heard about before they made songs about it and stuff like that. So yeah, man, they really be talking about people, bro. Now, does that mean that they directly killed them? No, that don't mean that they directly, but it means that they know about it, or they homies did it, or you know what I'm talking about? They be out there telling it, bro. They be snitching on themselves, be honest. But just rest in peace to the fallen, man. And hopefully they could stop the senseless violence, man. But it's easier said than done, you know. Because even if let's say that's the thing a lot of people don't realize. Like, let's say Illuminati, me and you stop beefing. You know, I'm not mad anymore. But guess what, Illuminati? Franklin might still be mad. You know, he your partner. You know what I'm talking about? And he might catch me at the bowling alley with my girl and my family. They don't care. They don't care, man. You mean you might have got over it, but Franklin said, "Oh nah, bro." You know what I'm talking about? Like what Tupac say? The person that Smoochie don't like. Tupac say, man, I could never lay back because I always got to worry about the payback of some punk that I roughed up way back, coming back after all these years. Rat tat 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 tat. That's the way it is. That's the way it is, bro. You might get over some stuff. You might be on your grown man shit. But somebody else may not have been they may not have been baptized yet. They may not have seen God. You know what I'm saying? Gave their life to God yet. They might still be on that shoot 'em up bang bang stuff from way back, from the 7th grade. Be 50 years old. Still mad about getting your girl snatched in the 8th grade. Let that shit go, bro. But you know, everybody do what they do. Tupac always said trust nobody, right? Julio said he went out to eat on his birthday, 4 shot, 3 dead in the worst way. Now he was drinking on his birthday. Yeah, 4 days, yep. Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna say karma because I do agree with Illuminati because that's not like I said, that's just how I feel about it. It's just not my place. But I understand what you're saying, though, Joy. I understand you're saying, you know, what they say. They say blood begets blood. That's kind of karma, you know. But you know, but I understand what Illuminati's saying too. You know, we all die. You know, so I don't want to judge because if we say it's karma, then it's kind of like we judging. You know what I'm saying? So I get what Illuminati says 100%. But I understand what you're saying too, though. You know what I mean? We both have valid points, in my opinion. Yeah, they showing Alexis Rocha bink up Blair Cobbs, Blair the Flair, woo Cobbs, since he did it die on his birthday. Julio said he went out to eat on the. I think he's talking about 23. I think he's talking about 23 Illuminati. But yeah, no. I don't know who. Well, I don't know. Let me shut up. I don't know. It was goofy. It wasn't even his birthday. That's true. I think he was talking about. He said definitely not his birthday. They on your head top. They on your head top, Jesse. You better duck. You gotta bob and weave, bro. Fight back. They on your head top, bro. I can't help you, bro. I don't know what you talking about, who you talking about. They on your head top.
Get him up. Let him get up. Let him get up. Let him get up. Fight back, nigga. Fight back.
They on your head top, Justin. You better duck. Bob and weave. Bob and weave, bro. Cover up. Cover up. They on your head top, bro. Don't do my boy Fulio like that. He went out like a G. Yeah, like I said, I ain't, you know, just rest in peace to all the fallen brothers and sisters, man. You know, black, white, male, female, Asian, Hispanic, it don't matter. Rest in peace to all of them. But yeah, man, so we got Oscar De La Hoya in the ring right now. I mean, ringside right now. Fight back. Yeah, they had CJ Franklin, Zeros, and Illuminati had. Not Franklin, sorry. Obviously, I'm over here incriminating Franklin. He innocent. Illuminati, Zeros, and CJ were on Justin's head top. I had him like fight back, Ty. Williams Zapata versus Maxie Hughes. That was a good fight. Justin and Vaughn got his ass smoked. That's crazy. Rest in peace, Vaughn, man. Rest in peace, all of them, man. It was celebrated his birthday. Age the waste no time. He called his people to do it. I don't know. I'm not incriminating nobody. You know, it's easy to. It's like kind of like, you know, it's kind of like with Drake, right? And Kendrick. You know, Drake's bodyguard got shot at Drake's house or something like that. You know, it's easy to say that was Kendrick or something because they're beefing, but it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know. So I don't want to put that in. But I mean, you're not wrong for thinking that, but that doesn't necessarily mean that. You know, sometimes people will take advantage of the beef that other people have, and then, you know, get in some, try to sneak in something, you know, and make it seem like somebody else did it, you know. Hey, I'm just getting home from work. Hey, let's go, Smoochie. Where Booty Hop at? You know, that's crazy. Bro, I was about to ask who the hell is Booty Hop. This man said B Hop, bro. Nah, bro, y'all disrespectful, dog. Y'all disrespectful. Ace brother really got smoked on his birthday. Yeah, Ace brother 23. Yeah, that's what I thought he was talking about. Zeros. I didn't know he was talking about Julio. I thought he was talking about 23, who's Ace brother. I didn't see. Sometimes I miss some messages. Matter of fact, I'm trying to miss some messages right now because y'all wildin'. I ain't gonna have none of them pull up on me in Florida. That's what I thought he was talking about. I thought he was talking about Ace brother 23. But yeah, man. So y'all see what Carl Froch said to Angel Reese. Carl Froch said to Anthony Joshua they supposedly having a little beef. They funny, man. They be beefing, dog. Everybody be beefing, man. No boy, Zeros. That's crazy. Yo, Illuminati said he was lacking. Yo. Boy, y'all ruthless, boy. Y'all ruthless, boy. That boy said he was lacking. Don't let Oscar pull up. He got the utensils. Oscar De La Fishnets. Oscar De La Fishnets. Yeah, the fight is on, Smoochie. I don't know if I answered that question. I apologize. Did I answer your question? I think I did. But sometimes I be answering questions in my head and I don't actually verbalize it. Sometimes, my bad. Yes, the fight's still on, but they're between fights right now, and it's on YouTube as well, so you can check in on it like that. They showing Gabriel Rosado talking with the other buddy. I don't remember his name. I feel like every time I see him, he got on that purple suit though. Or maybe he just always got on purple. Maybe he like purple. I could be tripping. Franklin in the building. Yeah. Justin out there in Louisiana, man. Louisiana hot too, man. Louisiana hot too. What's my boy name? Jay the Youngin, man. Rest in peace, you know. Was it Jay the Youngin from somewhere in Louisiana? I don't remember exactly where. Doc, this would be it. I wasn't even here. My bad, bro. I thought I thought y'all was jumping Justin, man. It wasn't you, bro. Let me not snitch. It just wasn't you. I thought you was in there jumping Justin, man. They just beat the hell out of Justin, man. They had Justin in there like fight back. Yo, chill on Gabe. That's just good. No, not Gabe. Not Gabe Rosado. The other dude, Ty. Not Gabe Rosado. I rock with Gabe Rosado. But nah, it's the other dude. Gabe Rosado in black. The other dude always in purple. I can't remember his name. Wait, is his name Gabe too? I don't remember his name. Maybe his name's Gabe too. But you know how many rappers are dead? My gosh, the beef shit out of yeah, man. Rest in peace, Rip Nip, man. You know, that one no real beef like that. It was just some get back shit. Tristan Calcruith versus Anthony Holloway. Tristan Calcruith 13-1 versus Anthony Holloway 7-5. Damn, 7-5-3. Damn. Hey, Ty funny as hell, man. Oh, Smoochie, don't go to the chat right now. Somebody in the chat named Benny Gutierrez, he says Boots is overrated. Smoochie about to pop up in the chat and go on his head top. She about to go in on him. I don't know who that is. Named Benny, but Benny Gutierrez said Boots is overrated. Oh, Lord. Smoochie finna go jump on him. Or moved. True. Bro, you know why Chicago beef calmed down? Because most of them did, bro. Or moved. Yeah, they be moving and stuff like that. I just ran into the look at Smoochie. Look at Smoochie. Boy, Smoochie be gangbanging in them chat rooms. Smoochie be his name Benny. I can show you, but I don't want to get copyrighted. Matter of fact, let's see if I can show you right now. Let's see if I can show you. Just so y'all don't, just so you know I ain't capping. I'm snitching right now. What you talking about? Oh Lord, don't show the fight. You see it right there? Right here. You see it? I just highlight Betty Gutierrez. Boots overrated. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Smoochie finna go in. I don't see the comment. I just showed you crazy, but you got to scroll up though now because you know these chats be moving fast. They all be talking trash. They all be talking their racist bullshit, the prejudice bullshit. Man, he a goofy. Oh, that's beyond my reach. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, not in this chat. Nah. In the other chat. She says beyond my reach. Respect. Now look up the TP bus stop. All those dudes in that music video. This is the dude who died at the bus stop. They all did. All right, but I'm gonna look that up. Damn, that's sad, bro. That's the only thing Smoochie and Illuminati disagree on is Boots. Boots is over. Like I said, I think he's a little. I don't like to say overrated because overrated makes it sound like he's not good. I think he's good. I just think he's unproven. So I'll say he's overhyped, in my personal opinion. But I definitely think he's good though. Definitely think he's good. I just think he's a little overhyped. Overrated to me implies that he's. I don't know how not good he is, but I just know that I'm not convinced because I have to see his against some good opponents. But I think David Avanesian is depends on how he beats David Avanesian. If he beats him, I think that'll be a good, it's not going to be the best measuring stick, but it's a good one because David Avanesian is tough, in my opinion. I'm from Louisiana. Boosie said it best, get out your hometown. That's a fact. Yep, Boosie does say that. Yep. But to look at it, I mean, Chinks Drugs, rest in peace, Chinks Drugs. He died in his hometown in New York, Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. He died in right by his at his stove, man. The marathon shot. That's so sad. Youngie Nace. Not Youngie Nace. Excuse me. Sorry, he's not dead. Lord forgive me. J.D. Youngin. He was in his town. You don't want to seem like no punk. That's the pride of us. But at the same time, man, you got money, man. But make better decisions and better choices for your longevity and the success and the safety of not just yourself but your family as well. Boots kind of, oh Lord, I was gonna say whomever got Boots slander won't slide out here to Philly and touch down in that gym. You in Philly? You in Philly, Ty? That's what's up. Yeah, Philly got some hitters now. My boy Blair the Flair. Woo! Cobbs is from Philly too, ain't it? Danny Garcia out there. You know what I'm talking about? Boots out there. You know what I'm talking about? Say, you in Philly, you know what's up. What happened last night, Street? Don't even tell us, Smoochie. Don't even tell us, Smoochie. Nah, you tell him. I was going in. I wasn't even going in all the way, though. Pause. Oh, you in South Jersey? Okay, Ty. My boy Ty say I run New Jersey. You ain't know I knew about that, ain't it? Yeah, you ain't know I knew about that, ain't it? Yeah, Joe Budden Tings. I run New Jersey. You ain't know I know about that, ain't it? Yes, sir. I used to rock with Joe Budden, man. Joe Budden just started selling out when he started talking more. But Joe Budden on wax, on mixtapes, man, Joe Budden was a beast. Better stop playing with Joe Budden. Joe Budden was a beast, man. You had to have been there, pure comedic gold. All jokes aside, Blair Cobbs really pulled up on Boots for real. I bet. Bro, Blair, I'm not saying he's the best, but he definitely strikes me as somebody that's about that life. You know what I'm saying? It may not be the wisest thing to do. He may be foolish, but Blair the Flair seems like he'll fight people. Blair the Flair, woo, Cobbs. That's why I rock with him. I know he only has one loss to Alexis Rocha, right, where he got stopped in like the 9th or something, but he's good. Joe Bubbin, nut ass from North Jersey, North Jersey. Hey, okay, he from the North. You rock with battle rap? Battle rap got to this too. Arsenal from out there. Of course, Shotgun Suge. Red. Come on, man. Excuse me. All right, round 1 started. Kyle Cruz versus Holloway on YouTube. This is on Golden Boy Boxing right now. Free fight. Ooh, big right hand from Kyle Cruz. Blair Cobb's underrated in my opinion. Yeah, I think people think that he's like a joke because he comes off like goofy, but I think he's a good fighter. So I would agree with that. But not underrated. Like, I don't think he's as a champion level fighter, but I do think he's a good fighter. Like, I think he's like a good gatekeeper type caliber of fighter. Like a gatekeeper, not saying he is one, but I'm saying like if you could beat Blair the Flair Cobbs, that means you're good. But if you can't beat him, then you're probably not gonna be better than good, in my opinion. Because you're not gonna be no scrub and beat Blair. But same thing I feel about Rolly. I know Rolly gets a lot of flack, but you know, similar thing, not the same thing. But I think Rolly is like, people act like he's not good. Rolly's good. He's just not great. If you're not good, you're not beating Rolly. I promise you that. It's 4 hours going back and forth about supplement suspensions and charges being dropped, and they're making the allegations disappear in front of our eyes. Oh my, Illuminati, bro! You better be glad Illuminati would have blew a gasket. Illuminati would have blew a gasket. I was going easy on my boy Edwin. That's my guy though. But yeah, I just don't like that. That confusion is. There's no reason to be confused, like, but people they have agendas. You know what I'm saying? Not Edwin. I'm not saying Edwin has an agenda. I'm saying people that put out that misinformation. I'm gonna go watch it after this. Blair pulled where we was at. He pulled up where we was at. He said Blair pulled up where we was at the Fargo with a feather in his hair. Walks past where I was at, yelling he wanted to smoke with. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Blair the Flair. Woo, Cobbs. Yeah, I think Blair would fight Errol Spence. I think I believe Blair will fight whoever he called out. I give people the benefit of the doubt until proven otherwise. You know, I'm not one of those that be like, oh no, they won't do it, man. These are fighters, man. You know what I'm saying? There's few fighters that I think are scared of anybody or anything. I think Boots is a good fighter. I just don't think he's what people say he is. Yeah, I have no reason to believe that. You know, I'm a show me. The same with Virgil Ortiz. I think Virgil Ortiz is a good fighter, but I don't know he's a good fighter because he hasn't fought anybody. So I have to see, man. I have to see it. I do think he's gonna be. I do think he's good. I think Boots and, in fact, I think Boots and Blair will be not Blair. Sorry, I think Boots and Virgil Ortiz will be a future super fight if they keep doing good. I think their upward trajectory is gonna, you know, inevitably put them on a collision course for a super fight. I don't know about a mega fight, but a super fight for sure. If they both keep winning, but you know, I don't know. I still don't know which one of them is good, bona fide good yet because I have to see it. I have to see him I have to see him shake some against a good fighter. I got you, Doc. Was cooking him. I can hear him now. That's a setup. Yes, Illuminati. Yes, bro. I could even show you the proof. I showed proof too, and I did my boy Edwin a favor too. I pulled up the actual official document that I could show you right now that he was referencing, and if you read it in its entirety, it tells you everything I said. I'll be right back. Let me go grab my food real quick, y'all. My food just came.
Yo, it's Dr. Boxer Talk. Y'all know what it is, man. We in the building, man. The doctor's in the house. I just want to thank y'all for real, man, for the bottom of my heart, you know, for even considering becoming a member, you know, and just want to let you know how much it means to me. You know, their support means a whole lot, man. You know, I always thank God and I always keep it real, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that y'all appreciate the authenticity and me being genuine with all my boxing takes. You know what I'm saying? I have my PhD in engineering. You know, yes, I'm really a doctor, which is just an example and a testimony to how we keep everything real, to keep everything funky, man. And y'all appreciate that. So that really goes a long way to me, you know, and that support goes a long way to keep the lights on, man, and all that stuff. So without that support, I wouldn't be able to do these videos. You know, I left a lot of money on the table, you know, to pursue my dream of content creation, especially in the boxing realm, in the boxing space, as opposed to going and getting a job in industry or academia and making money using my degrees. You know, I decided to chase my dream.
What's on that booger sugar? Now, Edwin a good dude, though.
And, you know, and
yo, Edwin a good dude. That's my guy. I rock with Edwin, man. He's a good dude, though. I just think he's just sadly mistaken on what he was saying, but he's a good dude though. He was on something. He was on the weed. Like he shot. He was on that booger sugar. That's funny as hell. Nah, my boy ain't on no booger sugar. Don't do my boy like that. Angel Garcia was the funny bro. Ty. I tell people that they don't believe, bro. When Danny Garcia and Amir Khan fought. Bro, Angel Garcia, bro, I love Angel Garcia, bro. He's the fun, bro. People they don't believe me when I say that, bro. You want to see a funny dad. Bill Haney up there too, though. You know, Bill Haney's just, you know, people be hating on him, but people say that Teofimo Sr. he's funny too, but nah, he ain't got nothing on Bill Haney. He definitely ain't got nothing on Angel Garcia. Angel Garcia said about Amir Khan, he said he's Pakistani. He said he's Pakistani. I ain't never met a Pakistani that could fight. That shit had me crying. I said, bro, the man disrespectful, bro. Yo, Angel Garcia said, what? He said, what? He said, Amir Khan is from Pakistan. I ain't never met nobody that can fight from Pakistan. I said, bro, you disrespectful, bro. I said that, bro, that shit was one of the most disrespectful things I heard in boxing.
Here you go. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm tired of that. It was so disrespectful.
I said, yo, that shit had me crying, bro. I said, nah, bro, you got to chill out, bro. Ooh, the food's still hot, too? I mean, first of all, I don't piss myself in the gym. Just be saying anything, man. I'm telling you, I could imagine. If you funny like that on camera, I can only imagine what you say off camera. Hey, Ty, man. Hey, hook me up, bro. Get me an interview with Angel Garcia, bro. That'd be fire. That'd be dope, man. Hell yeah. Put me on, bro. Danny Garcia too, but I prefer Angel Garcia. He can be funny. My bad if I'm smacking, boy. This food good, boy. The hell is that, boy? I can imagine Buddy funny as hell. Bill in person come off like they're always on some shit, but with him and Zab together is different. Yeah, I always knew that. I met Zab Judah before. That was dope. He's a nice guy. And I knew that Devin Haney was his godson, so that was cool that they did that interaction. But I'm gonna be honest though, and this is no disrespect to anybody. I don't really care for Mill City's interview style. To me, in my opinion, he's too pushy. Like some people like that stuff, but he's not really pushy with the bigger name people. But like the smaller name fighters, like I remember that he was like trying to force that dude to fight Boots. I can't remember the dude he had on. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell him you want to fight Boots. So you want Boots to do?" It was like you could tell he didn't want. He ain't gonna say no. Because he's a fighter, but you know, you can tell he didn't really want it. All right. I don't really like his interview style, to be honest. He'll never say nothing like of any consequence to me. But hey, it's his channel. He's trying to bigger than mine. He's doing his thing. Terrell Cameron, what's good? Robert, I was just talking about you. What's good, Robert? Robert in the building. Terrell Cameron in the building. Right before Raymond Schwartz kept, that's dope. I love Jab. I met him too. You think he's next up? Who? Do I think who's next up? Smoochie? Oh, okay, Ty. Okay. That makes that's the thing, Ty. That's what I was telling my boy today. I was like, man, I think a lot of these guys, they go too hard for some people, man. I'm not naming any names, but y'all know that some channels go way too hard for people. I'm like, to the point where they'll make up blatant lies and untruths and spread the misinformation like it's supposed to be. You know, that's just crazy. So I was like, man, they got to be getting paid. And shout out to them, you know, respect to them. Oh, Kaliko? Yeah, I like Khalil Cole. Oh, you're asking Ty. Sorry about this. My bad. Yeah, I like Khalil Cole. Wait, so Ty, you be fight? You fight or you just are you train? That's dope though. Like you do it to stay in shape or you actually have aspirations to fight? That's dope if you do. Shit, I might have to interview your ass. Hey, you talking about? Get you on here. I told y'all anybody could come on, man. Anybody could come on, though. Y'all know that, man. So anybody want to come on, just hit the link, man. Exclamation mark Discord. You alright, man? You don't have to be, you know, anybody could just jump on if you want to, man. We talking boxing, man. We having fun. Ain't gotta be no arguing stuff. We just be talking, you know? Alright, man. Doc, you make your video on Oscar De La Hoya cocaine. What? Oscar De La Cocaine yet? I was gonna make a video on it, but I'm not making a video on that one. I'm gonna let that one chill. I feel like no, I'm not even being funny. I'm being for real. Like, I like Oscar De La Hoya. I love his trolling, but I think Devin Haney had enough, man. I feel like everybody just piling on, man. I actually thought of this. I'm just telling you my thoughts. When he saw it, I thought it was funny because the Oscar's funny, but now just piling. Everybody just piling on now. I just train and coach kids on the side when I'm not at work. I'm a full. Oh, you're a full RN? Okay. My pops is an RN, Ty. That's what's up. My father's a RN in Washington, Seattle, Washington. Congratulations on that. That's dope. That's a good degree, or you know, what I'm saying that's a good profession. Excuse me, being a registered nurse. You see Bill Haney and Ryan have a couple. Yeah, I saw it. I was I mean. That was alright, but what did it prove? The people that believe Ryan are still gonna believe Ryan, and the people that don't like Bill are still gonna dislike Bill, and the people that don't believe Ryan are still gonna not believe Ryan, and the people who like Bill are still gonna like Bill. I'll watch it though. I'm not gonna lie, I'm be honest with you, when I was watching it, like I said, I don't really like that dude's interview style, man. But like Ty said, he's probably getting compensated, so. Even with that, you had Bill and Ryan on, they're acting like, in my opinion, they're catering too much to Ryan, in my opinion, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like, I just feel like everybody's acting like this kid is the victim, bro. He's not the victim, bro. This is coming like I'm not gonna lie, you know me. I like being unbiased, and I like Ryan Garcia, you know. I like Ryan Garcia more than I like Devin Haney. But they're like the way that people are handling it, it's kind of making me like just like Ryan Garcia. And like the Haneys more. For real. This shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. Motherfuckers be forgetting that they damn human, bro. I guarantee you, everybody that's on Ryan Garcia's side, if it was a fighter that they liked, if this happened, if Liam Paro was on PEDs when he beat Super Matias, oh my gosh. They probably would have burned all of Australia. Fuck Liam Paro. They would have burned Australia. And that's bad, bro. Somebody cheating should have nothing to do with who you like. It's just cheating, bro. No matter who gets cheated, no matter who does the cheating, it's cheating. Facts, Ty. I can imagine that. I don't blame Bill. I don't blame him. Yeah, I know it's Zab. It's love for Zab, you know. Just have respect for everybody, man, you know. I'm not saying take sides, but give people a fair shake, man. You gonna let him talk? Then let Bill talk. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you do have to interrupt because sometimes people will be long-winded, but you gotta just give people a fair shake, man. That's all niggas, bro. That's the thing, man. I'm about to get mad. I ain't gonna lie. My bad. I just got hyped, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But the reason why is this, we don't be asking for much, bro. Niggas don't ask for much, bro. Just a fair shake, bro. Just be fair, bro. That's it, dog. We don't want nothing extra. I don't want nothing extra, bro. Just be fucking fair. If you give him the benefit of the doubt, give me the benefit of the doubt. If you don't give this bitch that provision, give me that provision too. Just be fair, bro. Why is that so hard? That's not a difficult concept, bro. Do unto others as you would like done to yourself. Just be fair, bro. That's all niggas be asking for. Just fairness, bro. That's it, bro. Just be fair, bro. In any and everything, bro. Just be fair, bro. Gosh, damn. What did I tell Ryan to get Ryan right? I said, yeah, she's right. We both do. I saw that. That was funny. Like I said, I don't dislike Ryan, but I have no problem saying what he did was wrong. We all make mistakes, man. Players fuck up too, man. We all fuck up, bro. But the way he's handling it is wrong. The man blamed any and everything, bro. Who the fuck is Scooter? I said, what the fuck is a Scooter? On Mill City, he blamed Scooter. He said, oh, I don't know what Scooter gave me. And Bill said, so you just... Bill said, oh, so you just took anything he gave you? He said, yeah, I don't know what he gave me. I just took what he gave me. Boy, you sound like a user, boy. You don't know what he gave you. Mitch, if my girl came and gave me something and just put it in my mouth, pause, I'll be like, hold on, what the fuck? What is that? Yeah, put it in my mouth is crazy. I could have said so. I could have said put it on my plate or something. I said my mouth. Come on now, pause.
What?
There you go. I could have said anything. I don't know why I did. My fault. I'm wildin'. But yeah, it's just like, what you mean he just gave it to you? Who the fuck is Scooter? That's your pimp? Who the hell, as a grown man, who takes something from a grown man and you don't know what the fuck it is? Who does that? That don't even sound believable. Thank you, Smoochie. Soul income your body. Why aren't you being vigilant about it? Exactly. And that's the thing. But Smoochie, even that was Bentley. I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy. I don't know why I said I don't know why I said that, bro. Yeah, that was crazy.
What?
I ain't gonna lie. Scooter is a dietitian that snitched on Ryan for intentionally missing weight. So now he tried to use him. Oh, makes sense. But why he ain't used him before? Before it was ashwagandha. Before it was NutriBio. You knew what that was, but you don't know nothing that you took from Scooter. What you don't know the stuff that you took from Scooter was? Whoever Scooter is. But like Smoochie said, you're supposed to know what goes in your body. And even if you don't, even if you make a mistake, wouldn't it have been easier to just be like, hey, keep it player, keep it pimping. Alicia Bumgarner, she kept it pimping. She said, I don't know what that is. I ain't never cheat. I'm finna go to court. Fuck you talking about? And then they proved that she really didn't know because it was unintentional. Same with Canelo. Canelo kept it player, kept it pimping. He said, hey man, I don't know what y'all talking about this computer shit. I know they got shit popping with our cows right now. I'm not going, so let's go to court. And even if you don't go to court, he could have settled or whatever and just be like, hey man, I don't know what it is. I don't know where it's from. Whether you lying or not, the way he went about it, just he blaming this person, he blaming that person, he blaming this person. Come on, man. Every time he opened his mouth about it, it's something new. Then he said the shit was contaminated, then it's tainted, then he didn't. Come on, bro. Then he's sending hair for no reason. He only sent the hair because he knew that Canelo sent hair, because hair has nothing to do with the detection of SARMs. So why are you sending hair? But the dumbass people, they eating it up. I promise you, Ryan Garcia can shit on the sidewalk. They'll go eat it up. Groupie asses. They'll go eat it up. That's crazy, Smoochie. Pick a plea and started snitching. Facts. That's what it looked like. Who Ryan snitch on? Whoever Scooter is. Ty just told you who Scooter was, Robert. So apparently his what he said, strength and conditioning coach? The dietitian, excuse me. That's his former dietitian. If Alicia was given... There you go. Hey, yo. What we doing, man?
What?
Hey, yo, chill out, bruh. Alicia, hey, she gonna put it on you. What AB said about AB? Adrian Broder said about Alicia Bumgarner? AB out there snitching on AB. He said, you done been with everybody, hey, bitch. You can't ride a dick. I said, yo, come on, bro. What we doing, bro? Come on, AB. Why you putting her business out there? Like, that is not pimping, man. Put that girl business out there, man. I ain't like that. That wasn't a good look, man. You not even talking. It's not even a good look for a man to talk about his dick work. You talk about the next man or the next man's dick work. Come on now, that ain't a good. But AB funny though. That shit was funny. Sausage, egg, and cheese. Excuse me, sausage, egg, cheese, sausage, bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich from Denny's called the Grand Slam. That shit was delicious. I'm gonna be honest, Robert. I don't think they fight again. I'm not sure. I would like them to fight again, Robert. I think Devin has earned the right to do whatever he wants to do, man. He fight whoever. If you want to fight Ryan, fight Ryan. If you want to fight Sandra Martin or don't want to, do it or don't do it, man. I think Devin Haney should be getting a lot more grace, giving a lot more grace and a lot more leeway than he's getting, man. You know, and this is coming from somebody who's not a big Devin Haney fan, but I'm a fucking human, bro. Whether you agree with it or not, bro, the man cheated, bro. He got cheated, bro. Now, I know people are saying they threw that, like Justin threw out that word karma. You know, there's rumors that, you know, Devin Haney lost to Mexico. You know what I'm talking about? And he paid for a loss to be removed. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's coming back to haunt him. You know what I'm saying? You can look at it like that, but I don't care about that stuff, man. I'm not the judge, jury, or authoritative figure on anything, man. That's between him and whatever he believe in and stuff like that. Between him and the universe. You know, I just know that for me watching him versus Garcia and he tested positive that he got cheated. That's it. There's nothing else to talk about. It is what it is. Not true. The root stays in your hair the longest. Not true. The root stays in your hair the longest. I feel like the trilogy potential is tainted because that crackhead. That's crazy. He said you actually think the fight was what's not true? Was he telling the truth? Sorry, what was who telling the truth? They covered something up. That's crazy. He said not true. The root stays in your hair the longest. What you talking about, Terrell? What's not true? What's not true about what I just said? You missed the stream earlier today, bro. I'm not covering the Ryan Garcia stuff again. I already debunked that theory. That is very true. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm thinking that you're saying that it stays in your hair the longest. Not SARMs. SARMs is a type of it's a selective androgen receptive modulator. That's the type of PED that Austrian is. Everything does not get detected the same way, right? Does everything in life happen the same? So because you're able to find clenbuterol through hair testing, does that mean you can find every other banned substance through hair testing? And also hair testing is the easiest to manipulate too, if you want to be real. But anyway, SARMs, like Austrian is a type of SARM. It gets detected the best form of detection is through urine analysis. You know why? Because the best form of detection of SARMs, which is what Austrian is through liquid chromatography and mass spectrometry. That's the process that detects SARMs. Mass spectrometry and liquid chromatography does not happen in a hair follicle testing procedure. That's why a hair test cannot supersede a urine analysis. And I can show you the documentation from Dr. Pascal Kentz, the toxicology expert, in which Ryan Garcia sent his hair to. So no, so what I said is absolutely true. That some stuff is detected in your hair the longest, yes, but not every substance. Every substance is not the same. It's literally documented there by Dr. Pascal Kentz himself. I have nothing to lie about, bro. And you could do the same research too. All you gotta do is Google it. And the first thing that you say, all you gotta do is type in the best detection for SARMs. And it's right there. Liquid chromatography and mass spectrometry. And when is liquid chromatography and mass spectrometry? Where is that process employed? In urine analysis. Where is it not employed? Hair follicle testing. So what I said was very true. You can actually make your own SARMs at any health store. Oh, maybe, yeah. I don't know how you make them, hoes. And to further prove my point that it's true, why didn't the hair test supersede the urine analysis? Because it couldn't. Which is why Ryan Garcia still tested positive for Austrian. Why did the hair test help out Canelo? Because clenbuterol is not a type of SARM. And it can get easily detected in the hair. And that's what helped Canelo beat his case. They both cheated and they both had bad substances. They were not the same substance. They were not the same type of substance. There's different substances of different types, of different calibers, of different classes, of different families. No respected medical profession is advised to follow test for a SARM. Thank you, Ty. I don't know why people think why would I make that up? Why would I make that up, bro? It's documented. You know, I have my PhD for a reason, bro. I'm literally a research scientist. That's what I do. Now, does that matter? No, because all you have to do is be able to read. It has nothing to do with my PhD, but you know that just demonstrates that I like to do work. I'm very meticulous. I wouldn't tell you nothing. Like I'm not paid by Devin Haney or Ryan Garcia. Why would I make that up? In fact, I made a video about it, and in fact, it's proven because Ryan Garcia still had to reach a settlement, and the victory was still overturned. Why? Because the hair follicle test didn't mean shit. That's why it got turned to a no contest. Justice said, day 3 and 3 and amateurs just keep fighting in a lot of the old school rules till they go, don't want to go no more. Damn, that'd be good. And how does this affect them? That's crazy. Shut up, bro. Well, yeah, you just got to, and no offense to anybody, but you just got to be careful what you listen to, man. Everybody does not prioritize the truth when they give information. Everybody's not objective. And a lot of people have ulterior motives, you know. So unfortunately, these days, you have to not only question the information that's presented to you, you have to question the presenter of the information, you know. And I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I just talked about it already, and I talked about it so many times, and I can say it to the day to the day my damn voice go out. People, if you don't want to believe it, people don't believe it. You know, you can bring a donkey to water. You can't force an ass to drink. All this stuff is public knowledge. Just look it up, bro. And don't take everybody's word for it, bro. I literally made a video on it. I could literally pull up the paper where Dr. Pascal Kentz, the toxicology expert, the same one that Ryan Garcia sent his hair follicle testing to, I could show you his published paper in a journal article that's published in a scientific journal article where he literally says verbatim, clear as day, hair follicle testing cannot supersede or replace the detection of SARMs from a urine analysis, because urine analysis is the best way to detect SARMs. These are just facts, bro. I have no reason to lie, brother. A lot of big boxing channels I run across truly right. Yeah, riding with Ryan Innocent. Yeah. And I don't mind him. You know, that's how you make money. That's, you know, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I think it's trash because misinformation is wrong, in my opinion. You know, but hey, at the same time, I know it's hard to grow on YouTube. And if you could, however you want to grow, I respect it, because if people are going to listen to you, then at the same time, at a certain point, it's their fault. But at the same time, you are misleading them, and it's whatever, man, you know. But if people don't want to fact check you, and people, like, for example, I want to get to the point where people take my word for it, to the point where they don't feel like they even need to fact check me. That's my goal, because then I know that I've established a reputation of integrity and truth and honor that people fuck with. That's the biggest compliment to me. That's what, like, when Illuminati just told me today. He said, Doc, bro, that's why I fuck with you, because you always keep it honest no matter who you like or who you don't like. Bro, I do. If Tank got caught cheating, he cheated. I have no loyalty to them. What the freak? I don't know them. They ain't no kin to me. I rock with them because they boxers. But that's what I want. I want to establish this as a place of truth. You know what I'm saying? I would hate to see that Tank cheated. But if he cheated, bitch, he's a cheater too. Now they start dropping some money in my pocket. You know what I'm talking about? I might switch up my tone. No, I'm just joking. You know, I might switch up the tune. But no, I do this because I want to do it. I do it because I enjoy it. I enjoy boxing, bro. I have nothing against Ryan Garcia, bro. I even said it. I said, man, I wish Ryan Garcia didn't cheat. I hope that he's innocent. I used to say that to the point where people, Devin Haney fans, were talking about I'm a sellout and I'm garbage and all this other stuff. And then when I say that, okay, I'm gonna wait till the test and due process plays itself out. I'm gonna wait till that's done, and then I'm gonna determine whether I'm not gonna determine. I'm gonna let the people and the powers that be determine if he cheated or not. Once they administer the proper testing and they come back with the results of the investigation, and it was conclusive. There's nothing to speculate. There's nothing to theorize. There's nothing to even. I don't know, man. There's no conspiracy theory to even be drawn from it. It's just you either believe the facts and what's documented, or you don't, and that's up to you. But if they came out and they said that Ryan Garcia, they even gave you a quantity, 60 times the allowable threshold. The allowable threshold of ostarine is 0.1 nanograms per milliliter. Ryan Garcia was 60 times that amount, which was 6 nanograms per milliliter. Excuse me. So you could say all you want. Oh, it's a billionth of a gram. The reason. Even Ryan Garcia said that dumb shit again today. And I'm glad that Bill Haney checked him on it, but he didn't press hard enough, in my opinion. Ryan Garcia said, oh, they caught me with the billionth of a gram, bro. So that's like if I put a little grain of salt in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Bitch, your body is not an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Number one. Number two, a billionth of a gram is called a nanogram. So just because you're saying billionth of a gram to make it sound smaller than what it is, because other people don't know the significance of fucking metrics, every substance of this level, they're typically measured in nanograms. So saying it's a billionth of a gram doesn't mean anything different. It doesn't mean anything new. It takes a small amount to impact and influence your body at a significant level. What the fuck? It's not like you need to take a goddamn 2-liter bottle of ostarine for it to be effective. That's why the threshold is 0.1 nanograms per milliliter. So if you had a billionth of a gram, which you really had 6 billionths of a gram, which is 6 nanograms, well, the threshold is 60 times less than what you had. Why do you think the threshold is so small? So, bitch, if you had 1 nanogram, 1 billionth of a gram, bitch, you had too much. I don't care how you want to say it. I don't care how you want to say it. What is a picogram? A picogram is a trillionth of a gram, Robert. So a nanogram is a billionth of a gram. A picogram is a trillionth of a gram. Why do I know this? Because I'm an engineer. I deal with metrics all the time. I deal with picograms, nanograms, milligrams, milliliters. I do conversions. This is what I do, bro. So when you say, oh, a trillionth of a gram, you're just trying to make it sound, and make it less conceivable. So you'd be like, oh, it's a billionth of a gram. The common idiot would be like, oh, well, that's super small, so it can't mean nothing. No, dumbass, you just don't know the significance of the different sizes and the impacts of these different substances. Everywhere you go, when you go to the fucking lab and if you look up a chart, when they're trying to take samples of banned substances, particularly PEDs, they're going to be measured in nanograms. They're not measured in grams, and Ryan Garcia's was measured in a nanogram because it was so small they couldn't put it in grams. It's not so small they couldn't convert it. It's so small, a billionth of a gram, because that's the fucking typical metrics in which they are measured in. You sorry. Almost called him a cocksucker. You fucking idiots. I needed 7 grams. So it's like, I'm not saying that I don't know if what he did had enough to change the fight. I don't know that. Because I'm a research scientist in engineering. I'm not a scientist in toxicology. I don't even care. But that's the thing. People are reaching so badly. The rules don't say that you're cheating if you did it intentionally. It's not saying that you cheated if it's present in your body significantly. It doesn't say it's cheating if you have it in your body and it is effective. It says it's cheating if it's present. Period. So as long as it's in your body, it doesn't matter if Ryan Garcia is the optimal cheater. It doesn't matter if he's somebody who doesn't know how to cheat correctly. It doesn't matter if he's an intentional cheater. These are people trying to manipulate the situation. People say, oh, in my book, if you don't cheat intentionally, you didn't cheat. Well, it's not your book. It's the New York State Athletic Commission's book. And by the New York State Athletic Commission, it says that you're cheating if it's in your body at all. Doesn't matter if you itchy gritchy grandma put it in your body. Don't matter if it's your soggy ass stepbrother that came through and snuck a sock full of Osterine down your throat while you were sleeping. It don't matter how it got in your body. It's the fact that it is in your body. Period. That's it. So everybody that's doing all this arguing and back and forth, they're just trying to, it's either because they're obsessively and embarrassingly in love with Ryan Garcia, somebody who doesn't know you, or you just obsessively and embarrassingly hate Devin Haney, somebody else who doesn't fucking know you. So why do you have these strong emotions to these people that don't know you? It's crazy. Just tell the truth. The truth is easy. It rolls right off my tongue. You know why it's easy? You know why it's easy, Ty? The truth is easy. And lies are hard because when you lie, you have to follow up with the lie. You have to go back and double check the lie and make sure this lie coincides with this lie. I've been saying the truth easily. It just rolls off my tongue so smoothly, so nicely. You know what I'm talking about? Lusciously, loosely, loquaciously, lavishly, and all other L words that sound good. You know what I'm talking about? It just rolls off. I've been saying the same thing since fucking before he was even, before, it was either a settlement agreed or nothing like that. Before he was even charged with anything. I said this because I looked up other situations. The people that think this is new is because you don't pay attention to boxing. In fact, it's not common, but this is not a once in a lifetime thing. In fact, it just happened 2 days ago with Julio Cesar Martinez. He just tested positive and got his majority decision victory over Angelina Cordova. He just got that overturned. Why? Because he had a banned substance presence in his system. Same with Keyshawn Davis years ago. Keyshawn Davis in 2022 or 23? 21? I don't remember. Keyshawn Davis against Nahir Albright. He had a banned substance, marijuana, in his system the day of the fight. Marijuana's not even a fucking PED. But guess what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much marijuana enhances you. Because it doesn't enhance you because it's not a performance enhancing drug. But it matters in Texas because that's a venue and the locale in which the venue was located at, which they fought. They fought in Texas. And in Texas, guess what? Marijuana is a banned substance. And guess what? If you have a banned substance in your system, you get your win overturned. And guess what? That's what the fuck happened for Keyshawn Davis and weed. Ain't nobody gangbanging on that shit though. Ain't nobody gang banging for Keyshawn Davis saying it's a controversy. Oh, they cheated him. He it was a conspiracy theory. He was set up. Oh, it was his uncle. It was his cousin Scooter or Skeeter. No one's saying that though. Oh, but for Ryan Garcia, all of a sudden we gang banging on Vada and on drug tests when it comes to Ryan Garcia. No, nigga, you just like Ryan Garcia. You like the way he flips his hair. You like the way he takes pictures of his breakfast. And other weird shit like that. You probably watch the nigga sit on the couch and twinkle his toes all day. You fucking weirdo. I like Ryan Garcia because he's a fighter. And the way he fights and the fact that he was willing to fight anybody. I don't like him by any means necessary. Goofy. Neither is Coke, and they got David. Talk to him. Talk to him, Ty. Talk to him, Ty. Ain't nobody gang bang for David Benavidez. Well, he's not handsome enough for you. He's not pretty enough for you. Well, what is it about Ryan? I don't understand. Ryan, I know what it is. It's the fact that he beat the hell out of a black fighter that you don't like. That's what it is. John Jones said the exact same thing. So yeah, of course, because they're trained to say that. Because in the human mind, they think like, oh, it's so small. All they have to hear is a small amount. Like what do you think? Bitch, you watch Marvel? All it took was a spider to bite Peter Parker. This motherfucker swinging from buildings and skyscrapers and stopping buses. It was a spider that bit him, not Godzilla. And that's a fucking fake movie. You seen Marvel? You seen what that little itty bitsy ass spider did to Peter Parker? That bitch turned him to the Hulk. What the fuck? It wasn't Godzilla that bit him and turned him into Spider-Man. It was a little ass spider that you could barely see. That dropped a little tiny drop of venom. So don't you think that I know it's fictional, but don't you think that they're trying to be somewhat realistic in the fact that a little tiny bit of some substances can really make a dramatic effect? What the hell, bro? Okay, I see my boy just did a backflip shot of Tank. I watch servers. I'm not fighting no one on coke. I need to say it was radioactive spiders. And he was on a radioactive substance. Hell you talking about? Like I said, but the bigger point that I'm making though is that we shouldn't even have to go that far. We shouldn't. Why do you suddenly care about the significance of it, the impact of it? No one cared about the influence or the significance for the other fighters. I haven't heard anybody say, "Oh, how significant was the substance for Julio Cesar Martinez?" I've never heard, and that just happened more recently. Where are they at? Where's the conspiracy theorists? Where's Ryan Garcia? Should they go stand for his integrity too? Oh no, it's just Ryan Garcia that you care about. Shit is weird, bro. Like I said, I know I sound like a broken record, but I bet money on Ryan Garcia to be. I believed in Ryan Garcia so much, and I like Ryan Garcia so much more than I like Devin Haney that I actually bet my own money on Ryan Garcia winning, and I was right. I didn't bet on Ryan Garcia because I had an inside source and I knew he was gonna be on fucking PEDs. No, I bet on him because I thought he could win. And if they had a rematch, I still think Ryan Garcia would win. But that has nothing to do with the fact that he cheated. These things aren't mutually exclusive. Like they could exist simultaneously. I don't have to not like Ryan to say that he cheated. I don't have to dislike Ryan to say he cheated. I don't have to like Ryan and not say that he's cheated. I like him and he cheated. And I'm liking him less now because of his goofy ass fans that are ridiculous. And the way he's going about it like a little kid that is throwing tantrums. And people are believing him. And shit is crazy. If it was the other way around, if Devin Haney beat Ryan Garcia on PEDs, oh, they would kill him. They would say, oh, no, man, Devin Haney only beat him because he's on. And that's what they should say. I'm not saying that you should. You should say that for everybody that cheats, not just some. Everybody, bro. I should have known Ryan was up to something when he was on the camper getting that IV. Hey. I was one of the ones that said that I still don't think he did it on purpose. But with his antics, when he comes out and says, hey, I premeditated this and, I was going to act like I'm crazy and you guys are stupid. I'm not crazy. You guys are crazy. I played all you guys. But then now that same person that said he played all of us, you're worried about his mental health. But Devin Haney, who got brutalized, you're not worried about his mental health. He's just a pussy and all types of shit. Shit is crazy, bro. The person whose mental health you should be worried about is the person that got cheated, not the fucking cheater. At the very least, I mean, you could worry about both of their mental health. I ain't see no sympathy for the Charlos, Oh, the Charlos, they're just stupid, they're fighting their girlfriends. Bro, the man Jamal Charlo came out and said, hey, man, I'm going through something mentally, man. I'm not in the right state of mind. I ain't see no sympathy for him. All I saw was, I saw his mugshot and all this stuff, being arrested and stuff, But Ryan Garcia, the person that said that he played us all, he's the one that you worry about his mental health. Fucking crazy. Talk to him, Ty. And you're not wrong for saying that. Because guess what? That's what he said. So you're just taking his words for it. That's it. As every adult should do. An adult should be able to express himself effectively and accordingly. That's part of being an adult. I'm finna send that to you, Doc. I bet. IV is legal in certain states, but I think you can go over a certain amount. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I know some places. I've heard that too. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't keep up with shit like that. Be honest. So I'll have to look into that some more. He said Ryan got nandrolone. Yes, he had. He said nandrolone, aka norandrosterone 19. He had that in the system too. But the Austrian stuck. Why you think the limit is point what? Talk to him, Ty. They don't hear me, bro. They don't hear me, bro. They don't hear me, bro. He got arrested for fighting hey, I don't even know if I can say that word without getting in trouble. I'm not giving him any excuses, Ty. I'm not giving anybody excuses, but what I'm saying is be fair. If you're going to give one an excuse, give them both the excuse. Give everybody the excuse. If you're going to be mad at one for cheating, get mad at them all for cheating. If you're going to give this person an out for cheating, then give everybody an out for cheating. You know what I'm saying? Don't be selective with your sympathy or your or where you apply the rules or your judgments. Just be fair, man. It's gonna be a tough fight for Darius Fogelman against Alexander. Yeah, Alexander, we just saw him fight Sergey Gervonta. So man, that was a decision win. So he's back in the ring already. This guy Vaughn Alexander's a beast. Shout out to Vaughn Alexander, man. He probably fighting for his family and stuff like that. But yeah, man. So I like I said. I don't like the way Ryan Garcia is going about it. I like him a little less now, especially, but I do like Caleb Plant for checking him. When you talk about the man wife, bro, he just doing whatever he wants. People giving him excuses. That shit is bad. IV have to be sanctioned. You have to submit your document. Yeah, you have to submit your facts. That's I do know that. That's a fact. Why you need it with your supplements, go check the rules. You're right. That's true. Ty is right about that. You do have to let them know ahead of time, and they have to clear you. And that's why they were talking about Floyd got in trouble because Floyd didn't get it cleared with this. But if you really look at it, he did get it cleared with Nevada. But people tried to say he didn't. He's right about it. I remember that. That's a fact. That's a fact. I can't remember for what fight that was for though with Floyd, but people don't say anything, man. I don't know. Like I said, just tell the truth. I just like to tell the truth. That's all. I don't care. We all have our innate biases. Like I like Tank and Canelo. Those two are my favorite. I like Tank more than a lot of fighters. But I'm not. But if it came out that he cheated, I'm not gonna say, oh no, those tests are wrong and no, like he did a setup. No, bro, he did it. He settled, bro. He settled, and part of his settlement, people say he wasn't suspended for that. The whole point of his agreement to the settlement was based off of Austrian. So if you say that he didn't get suspended for the Austrian, that you're being disingenuous, and you're not telling the whole truth. The suspension was for not disclosing the supplements, yes, but he took the punishment for not disclosing the supplements. The suspension was just one of the terms of the settlement. The settlement had 5 terms. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it this last time, man. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me. If you don't, you don't. The settlement had at least 5 terms. The settlement in which he agreed to, one of the terms was that he had a forfeiture of $1 million+ to Golden Boy. Another term of the settlement was he had a $10,000+ fine to New York State Athletic Commission. Another term in the settlement was he had to adhere to drug tests and at least submit one negative drug test demonstrating that he's clean of PEDs. So if it wasn't for Austrian, why the fuck would they want him to take a drug test to prove that he's no longer on a PED or a banned substance? It's because of the fucking Austrian. That's what the whole settlement is for. So that's another one of the terms. So he had to do a test. He had to pass a test. He had to forfeit $1 million, and he had to give up pay a fine. And then another term to the settlement was that he had to serve a year suspension for not disclosing the recording or submitting the contaminants the supplements that he was on. And that comes with a year suspension punishment. So he took that punishment as part of the settlement agreement. So the suspension reflects that. And then another term. So the suspension is not the whole thing. It's just one of the terms in the agreement. And you know what the most important part of the agreement is? In my opinion, the fifth and most important part of the settlement. He can no longer appeal or challenge the overturning of his victory on Devin Haney from a majority decision to a no contest. You know why he cannot overturn that? Because if he overturns that, that would violate the terms of his settlements, and that would say that he didn't have Austrian present. So the fact that he cannot appeal that means that he's admitting to have an Austrian present in the system, reflecting what they found in the urine analysis. So the suspension is not just, the settlement is not just a suspension. The suspension is only one of the terms of the settlement. So if you say that, he got suspended for this, no, he got suspended, yes, for that. So if you're just trying to play with semantics and be technical. And when somebody's trying to overreach and be overly technical, is because you're probably lying about something, or you're probably being dishonest about something. All that goes hand in hand. You cannot separate them. And the reason why he agreed to a settlement was so he didn't have to go to court. And the reason why he didn't want to go to court, which he verbalized and vocalized on that thing with him and Bill Haney today, because if he would have went to court, he was vulnerable to a potential much harsher, much more severe punishment, because they would have took all the evidence against him and used that as part of the investigation for him in court, including his Austrian testing, including the tampered supplements, including the contaminated something, whatever, included all of his antics, including everything that was part of the investigation, including him not reporting the supplements that he was on, including him failing the PED test, multiple. Come on, dog. You can't do this with me, bro. I'll break it down. I'll break it down, bro. I'll break it down from the atomic level to the fucking galaxy level on your ass. I started liking Tank now. Floyd out of the way. I feel that. So personality, he funny and very intelligent. Yeah, facts. Facts. City gang, don't you start with me. Get out my face talking about those damn facts. I'll be right back. Let me wash my hands real quick and grab some water. I'm gonna run this ad real quick, man. Don't forget to like the video, please. Please like the video, man. Come on, man. I'm fighting all these monsters, you know, these bigger channels, you know. I'm the only one that's here trying to give y'all the truth and nothing but the truth with no preferential treatment to any fighters, to no manipulation of narratives, to no favoritism to a certain fighter or a certain entity. I'm just giving y'all the truth, man. Not too many channels can say that. Some channels can, I'm sure. Some channels can say that, but not every channel. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run this ad real quick. Yo, it's your boy Doc again. I know you sitting there like, did this Doc just run his own commercial? Yes. Yes, I did. In the middle of the street, we run our own ads. That's what we do right here. So when you see other boxing channels implement the same idea, I don't mind people biting us. But dang, at least give us some credit. So those of you that are rocking with me, you're already a part of the best boxing channel on YouTube.
That's a fact, ain't it? Ain't it?
You already caught up. Those that don't know, the rest of the world, they just got to catch up, baby. You know, and they eventually will, you know, because we bring y'all unfiltered, unbiased, raw, and educated and funny boxing takes, man, with accurate information. Can they all say the same? Of course they can. So let's get right to it, man. Why do you want to become a member of this channel? Because we already told you we're the best, but it does come along with perks, you know what I'm saying? First off, you can join at the STREETZ gang prospect level. You know, it's only $2.99. I know times is rough right now, but you can still contribute, you know what I'm saying? And what do you get? You get member shout outs like this. Shout out to my boy Kendrick for being the first Street Gang prospect member, you know what I'm saying? And then we go to the next one, STREETZ Gang contender. That's the second tier of membership level, you know, and it comes in at $4.99, and you get all the perks of the previous tier like this. Shout out to my boy Merle the Legend, who is our first member at the STREETZ Gang contender level. Big salute to him. In addition to that, you get members only polls. You get to be involved in that, and you get to connect with me, your boy, on social media, and I follow you back, you know what I'm saying? It's all love for my brother and sister out there.
But wait, there's more.
And then if you really want to hold it down for your boy, you can come in with a belt at the STREETZ Gang champion level, man. That's $8.99. That's a lot of love. So you get all the perks of the two previous tiers. We don't have anybody at that tier yet. But then not only that, you get to plug in your own social media to have people follow you. And you get to pick the topic of discussion, because you know our discussions are always fire. You know what I'm saying? Fire. So I appreciate y'all showing love. But this is a show of support. Outside of being a member, you also get shout outs like this.
I'm back.
Smoochie. Yo, Merle in the building, man. Big member right there. Thank you, sir. Doc came on camera with the Ivy was a smoking gun. Pow. Facts. Talk to him, Ty. You know what time it is. Yeah, not approving of that, but just hope he doesn't make the mistake again. Little clickbait. Take always been funny in person. He just be bitch. That's crazy. Ty's a menace, bro. Ty, you're a man. Yeah, he needs to stop putting his hand on women. I agree, man. Stop. Every man, like, come on, bro. We're men, bro. You got to stop that, man. What up with him, bro? You trying to run some card, bro? Trying to run that card? Hey, we got new emotes. Check out the new emotes, bro. Check out the new emotes, y'all. We have new emotes, man. Shout out to everybody that's a member. That's how we grow. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody in the stream, man. But not only that, though, I also want to mention, too, you know, hair testing is very easily compromised. And I know Ty know this. My boy Ty be doing all that shit. But, yeah, so hair follicle, hair testing, it does go back a long time. So Terrell is right about that, but he's just wrong about in regards to what it could detect optimally, right? So you can also liquefy hair too, but that's just adding another process, adding another complication, adding another opportunity to further compromise the accuracy of the hair. Not only that, but you can also, you know, you can tamper with your hair too. And then also, if I attend a party, if it's me, you know, we be trying to party like Diddy, you know what I'm talking about? Hold on, what I said? Pause. Hey, yo. Not like Diddy, not like Diddy.
What?
Hey, yo, chill out. But say we all partying, you know what I'm talking about, getting our party on, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying, throw it up, yes, sir, you know. Then let's say somebody is smoking ganja or smoking whatever or smoking cigarettes. When you come home from the club, whether you smoked or not, you be like, damn, I ain't even smoke. But your girl be like, babe, you smell like weed. Babe, you smell like cigarettes. Babe, you smell. That's because people around you smoked, right? Where's it getting into the longest? Your hair. So now, that's why hair is very a questionable technique as well, because it's easily compromised. So you have to also make sure that you're getting a clean piece of hair and you weren't even around like a party of people that weren't doing other stuff, you know, besides just breathing naturally, you know? Yeah, no Diddy is crazy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Smoke some weed, go wash your hair with it. Yeah, facts. I didn't even mention that part, Ty. What if you detox your hair? You could do all types of shit to your hair. That's why a lot of time is what, you know, urine analysis is more accurate, bro. It doesn't last as long. Terrell is right about that. But he's just wrong about what it was able to detect optimally, bro. I'm not lying, bro. I promise you, bro. I would not mislead you because I don't even want, like, I'm not saying I'll get everything right, my brother and sisters out there, my kings and queens, brethren and sistren. I don't even want to get everything right. I don't know everything. But that's what they say about the wise. A wise man knows that they don't know everything, but a fool pretends like they do. So, you know, we're going to grow, man. We're going to grow and shut all this shit down. Don't even worry about it. I'm not saying that's my goal, but I'm going to start calling the bullshit out. So shout out to City Gang. City Gang keeps giving me opportunities. I'm going to take you up on that opportunity one time, City Gang. City Gang be like, man, this person said this streamer said this. Doc, is this right? And I be telling them no, bro. And shout out to my boy City Gang, man. I'm going to start calling them out. City Gang be trying to, he said, bro, why don't you just call them out? He said, but they tell them misinformation because that's none of my business. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't make a box of cheddar to knock anybody else's, you know, and you know, you can't save everybody, man. There's a saying, you know. There's a saying, man, pimps up, hoes down. A bitch can't swim, she's bound to drown. I hate how people, he said perfect time. Yeah, in fact, I hate how people showbiz say NutriBiotic independent lab test not valid, basically saying it's not valid. Bro, bro, whatever. Then backs up Ryan hair follicle test, which is also independent. These motherfuckers need to get exposed. Perfect, yeah, perfect. Like, yeah. I mean, like I said, I like to not talk about it because I don't watch his videos anymore. I'm gonna be honest, you know, I've seen his videos before, and then I saw a couple of videos where he said like something like, I'm gonna talk about showbiz now, cause like I said, I'm gonna start calling people out. Like you asked me, you brought up showbiz, so I'll speak on it. I saw a video of him saying that, oh yeah, I talked to Ryan Garcia. When he told you he talked to Ryan Garcia, your spider sense should have already been tingling. So why would the same person that has a direct contact personal line to Ryan Garcia would tell you anything that's not favorable for Ryan Garcia? So if you believe that, after that, you should question everything else. Just from being from the hood. You ain't even got to be smart. You know what I'm talking about? Your spider sense should be tingling. As soon as someone says, hey, I'm friends with this person, so I'm gonna also tell you this shit that's true about this person. You know what also, you know what else? And I don't even watch him and I seen this. He also said, he told y'all this. He said that Ryan was gonna test negative. Right? Oh, Ryan tests positive. He says B sample is gonna come back negative, right? And it came back positive, right? So that was another red flag. So whenever you see red flags, you still want to listen to certain motherfuckers, that's on you. So if a dog growls at you and it bites and you still try to pet it and it bites your ass, that's your fault. Once a dog shows you his teeth and you try to pet that same dog and it bites the fuck out your ass, then that's your fault. You don't get mad at the snakes that you see that bite you. You get mad at the snake in the grass that bite you because you didn't see it. It caught you off guard. But if somebody blatantly tells you something that you still believe, that's your business. That means you want to be misled. But he wasn't the one who cheated. Right. But that's the thing. That's the thing, Sydney Game. I don't even care if you like Devin or not. It's not about, that's the thing I want to remove. It's not about liking or disliking Ryan or Devin. It's about the truth. Why would you listen to that? After someone told you they have a direct line, why would they tell you anything that doesn't reflect something good or putting that person in a positive light? Even from the simple standpoint that they want to maintain that relationship with that person. So by default, they're not going to tell you anything that's going to compromise that or jeopardize that. Come on, bro. Use your common sense, man. So people don't want, that's how you know people don't want to know the truth. They don't want to know the truth. What they want to know is information that they can use as an excuse to further justify their incorrect and erroneous conclusion. That's what people want. They don't want the truth. They want anything and everything that could back up their already preconceived notion on whatever it is that they're talking or thinking about. I appreciate that, Sitting. I appreciate the respect, bro. Yeah, he friends with, okay, so Justin, you know that. So why would you take, exactly. That should make you question shit more. Darius Fulgham is fighting Animal Alexander right now. And like I said, I'm not attacking him. I'm just telling the truth. I got to tell the truth, man. This is my platform. And since you brought up showbiz and the shit that he said, yeah, bro, I'm not with that for anybody. Misinformation from anybody. You know, just have integrity. If you don't have integrity, you know, shout, like I said, if that's his channel that works for him, then hey, you got to cater to your audience. But I'm hoping that the truth caters to my audience that I'm establishing. Oh, I know I bet on any of Bomac's fighters at the gym. Hey, facts. Yeah, Bomac's a beast. Bomac's a beast. I kind of like Calvin Ford more though. I'm be honest. I think Calvin Ford and Coach Kenny Ellis are the best in my opinion right now. But Bomac's definitely up there too. His comical showbiz approach to Glove Gate was versus Ryan PED Gate. Oh, I didn't see that, Ty. I didn't see that. I didn't see the with the Margarito, right? Because people are that's what I'm saying. So when people show you a personality trait, you know what a wise man told me, Ty? I'm sure the same wise man told you this too, or you heard it from some other wise man. You know what they say? If he lied to you before, he gonna lie to you again. That's a fucking fact. That's a fucking fact, bro. If he lied to you before, he gonna lie to you again. That's what I live. That's what I live by, man. I might accidentally tell you something that's incorrect, but I promise you, I'm never going to tell you something that I knew was wrong and try to kick it to you like you're dumb and that is the truth. If I get something wrong, it's an honest mistake, and I hope that in the future, because I know I'm human, I'm gonna get stuff wrong. You know, I'm gonna try my best to be correct. I prioritize being correct, but that don't mean I think that I'm always correct. It just means that I try hard to be correct, so I don't kick no bullshit to y'all. But that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna be wrong sometimes. And I hope that when I'm wrong, that y'all will forgive me for it and be like, damn, you know, I'm sure Doc, and you believe me when I apologize and be like, yeah, Doc just made a mistake. He wouldn't intentionally mislead me, because I wouldn't. Big up, I appreciate. Hey, Teddy Bruck shot. What up with it, bro?
Me blood clot.
I want that blood clot back. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, Teddy crazy, bro. Hey, yo, he said, what the blood clot? I don't even know if I can say that, because I don't. Hey, yo, I mess around and say that, Teddy, and then we got a Jamaican YouTube auditor watching my chat, and I get canceled. So I ain't gonna say that, but that's funny as hell. Exactly, they hate the truth, bro. What do the vids talk about? Right, it's clear what his hair follicle. I saw someone told me. I think you told me that, City Gang, that they said Ryan was clear because of his hair follicle test, because they think that's what Ryan thought. Obviously, that's why he did it. He thought that because a lot of people think that, and they're wrong. They think that everything can be tested the same. Like I tell y'all all the time, an apple is a fruit. An orange is a fucking fruit. They're both under the umbrella of fruits. Are they the same fruit? Does an orange grow from the same tree as an apple because they're both fruits? No, so why is every banned substance the same? Marijuana in Texas is a banned substance. Is it the same as Ostarine? Is it the same as clenbuterol? Is it the same as excessive amounts of testosterone? All these things could be AAFs, which is adverse analytical findings. All these things could be an adverse analytical finding, or AKA AAF. They're not the same thing, bro. Come on, bro. This shit is elementary, man. This shit is elementary, man. Just common sense, bro. And like I said, if you keep getting misled by the same motherfucker, then that, at some point it's your fault. If a bitch run you in a circle 10 times, and by the 8th or 9th time, you don't be like, damn, I seen this tree before. And the same person says, hey, nah, man, fuck, that's a different tree, bro. You tripping, come on. And you keep following that motherfucker, then you just as dumb as that bitch. And then you might be dumber, because at least he's the leader. At least he or she's in charge. You just a stupid ass sheep. During an early fight in his career, and it was like he was seeing the future. Everything he said was perfect. Bro, like I want to say this though. Bro, I'm attacking misinformation. I'm not attacking anybody in particular. I'm just speaking on the spreading of misinformation. And if you just so happen to spread information and it impacts you, so be it. Oh well, stop spreading misinformation. I'm not attacking anybody. I'm not saying that they don't have. I think he has good content. I mean, obviously a lot of people do. Yeah, you know, and it's not just him either. So I'm not, like I said, I don't want to focus on him. That's just a topic right now. But and I seen it. So I'm saying that like anybody that does misinformation is wrong. You know, and I'm sure just because you do something wrong doesn't mean that everything you do is wrong. I'm sure he does a lot of stuff right too. I think he's good for a boxer. You know, I big up any man or woman who could grow their own business and be successful, especially on YouTube. YouTube is tough, especially a black man. So I shout out to him. But that don't mean I'm gonna agree with everything that happens. No, because I have integrity and I have something I gotta stand on, man. I'm standing on me all day, every day. A bitch can't kick my ass. A bitch can't kick my ass at the end of the day. I can't do it. That's why I'm here. I only mess with you, Counterpunch, and Jay Roos. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, Teddy. Yeah, it means a lot. Like I said, I'm not telling anybody to not go to whoever channel you want. Do whatever you want, man. Enjoy it. You know, but do not confuse truth with lies. And do your best, bro. And I will do my best to maintain that reputation of truth and that integrity, man. I'm saying that don't mean if I make a prediction, you know, having a preference on who you think is gonna win a fight, that's different. But when you are blatantly manipulating words and outcomes and facts, and then I don't know, man, you doing too much. Fuck Bum Blast, that's crazy. Bum Blast Boxing Eagle and donates cheeseburger nation. What is that? Oh, I heard about Dante's Boxing Nation. I heard about that. Like I said, I don't pay attention because I'm gonna tell you why I don't really watch them for real though. I don't watch other boxing channels. I do watch some. Like I think Boxing Voice is cool. I see some of the stuff. Of course, Fight Hype and stuff like that. But I'm talking about the ran by like where the primary person is a content creator. I think Boxing Voice is cool. I think some other ones are cool too. But from the foundation, from the basic standpoint of that, I try not to watch too many channels because I don't want them to influence the information that I'm trying to kick out or what I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm a content creator, so I don't want to be saying the same stuff that they're saying or talk about the same topics that they're talking about. So I try to be unique. And well, granted, it's boxing, right? So it's hard. You know, when there's a fight announcement, everybody sees that there's a fight announcement. So you're limited on how unique you can be. But like when I make my videos by a certain way, or I make my thumbnails by a certain way, or I talk about the content this way, or let's say like I come from a different angle because it's all from me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to make sure I'm not influenced. Because sometimes you could be subconsciously influenced, you know, just because you see something. It's crazy how the mind will work, you know. I mess with Coach Malachi. Okay. What's good, y'all? Back. The debate was cop. What up with it, Kendrick? Yeah, he got to deal with the Zoe. He showed the fights down and break it down. But yeah, that's fire, man. Yeah, good for him. Like I said, I'm not knocking anybody, bro. But I will stand on business. I'm gonna stand on what I say, and what I say is the truth. And anybody contradicting that, and have anybody come in here contradicting me because you're incompetent. I don't be wanting no problems. But if a bitch say they got problems, I say no problem. You know, so like, so Terrell, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident. You know, I'm guessing here, but I'm like I said, I'm not sure or I'm not certain. But I would like to think that when he said that about the hair test, he probably said that because he heard somebody else say that from one of those bigger channels, and they're fucking wrong. The hair test ain't got shit to do with the detection of SARMs. It's a whole different type of test. It's like saying that, oh, I could pick an orange from a tree because it's a fruit. I could pick a strawberry from a tree too. No, a strawberry grows on a vine and little bushes because they're fruits, but they're different types of fruits. You might have to catch an orange from a tree above your head or a mango, and you might have to get a strawberry from down below. There's different methods to obtain said fruits, even though they're fruits. There's different methods to obtain traces of said banned substances, even though they're all banned substances. They can't all be detected the same way. That's why they have different threshold levels too, that are allowable limits. That's why they have different consequences associated with some of them too. Come on, dog. Facts, we established that over a month ago. Talk to him. Talk to him. Boxing voice. I was talking to Rig Walk Daddy earlier. Or I'm not sure who that. I'm gonna be honest, Ty. Like, you could say their names. I wouldn't even know their names. I'm gonna be honest. Like, so when I say I watch it, I'm saying like I'll check them out occasionally. I don't really watch. I don't. Like I said, I don't. The only thing I watch with boxing consistently is like fights. Like I would say I watch. I do watch. Whenever like Fight Hub or Fight Hype, when they have like somebody like Eddie Hearn or a fighter that I'm interested in hearing what they say. Of course, I got to keep up to date, so I watch that. And then Mill City, sometimes he'll have an interesting person that he's talking to, like a boxer or something. He be having a lot of boxing personalities and boxers on there and stuff like that. So I'll check him out. But I'll be honest, I don't like his interview style. I feel like he's too pushy. With fighters that are lesser known, with lesser known fighters, like he's like real pushy and about like trying to get them to answer questions and call other people out. And you know what I'm saying? That's cool to a certain extent, but you gotta, in my opinion, you gotta don't push nobody in the corner, man. As a guest, if someone's a guest on my channel, I know me and Edwin were arguing, but that's my guy. So we actually talk about stuff before and after stream. So that was more of like us showcasing our abilities and stuff like that, man. And he's a content creator, I'm a content creator, so that's like a debate thing. But when I have guests on, ask Tech Dumb Dad when he's on my channel, he came in, and my boy Doc when he talks, my other boy Doc, and even Edwin when he just wasn't talking. You see, I wasn't interrupted. I like to let my guests shine, and so the interview I try to let them shine. Now if they get disrespectful, that's a different story, but as far as I'm not, that's what I want to get. I told you I'm not a big fan of the Haneys, but I would like to get Bill Haney on here because I would give him a fair shake. I would let him. First of all, I'm not going to ask them too many things that they don't want to be asked. And you have common sense, you know what I'm saying? You can ask them some controversial stuff, of course. You get interesting. You want to be interesting, but you don't want to try to embarrass somebody. But that's not what I'm trying to do, man. Hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Excellent example. I appreciate that, Cindy Gang. Thank you, sir. If we keep it a G, the only thing that they get from that follicle was the Ryan and D was on coca. Right. Or something else that can be detected. What is it? I think the limitation is 90 days, so 3 months, right? So like it could be other stuff too. Like you said, weed or coke. That's probably right. Bro, Ty, when you're at work, bro, what do they want you to do when they do drug testing? What's the most common one? Even more common than the P cup, it's the hair test, bro. And what are they testing for? They're not testing for PEDs. Like you said, they're testing for motherfucking marijuana. Or maybe a little booger sugar. That's what they're tested for most commonly. That's why they go with the easy hair test, or they might go with the little P cup. Because it's easy to obtain. They're not snatching bitches' blood. They're not doing blood work. They're not having a phlebotomist come in there and check your fecal matter and stuff like that. Bro, you just take out your hair. They might pick out your hair, or they might make you pee in a little cup, bro. Because they're mostly checking for marijuana. Because that's the most common stuff. That's the most common way to check for stuff. We're talking about fighters that could potentially kill each other. Don't you want them to have a little bit more stringent testing? And don't you like to be able to trust them and think that, hey, they might have more complex procedures to implement that will be more accurate than what a random McDonald's or a bank does to test their workers and put them on a damn 10-day probation. Come on, bro. I personally believe that boxers should implement mandatory Olympic style testing. That's what I think. I know it'd be too much, but as far as pricing, you can ask Bill if the sky is blue and it will become Roger. Facts. Yeah, I be looking at everything. I'm not a genius, but I know how to find and better my knowledge. I just know I don't have all the answers, but I'm finding. But facts, Justin, you don't have to have all the answers. I don't have all the answers either, brother. But I have a lot of them motherfuckers because, bro, I'm prepared because, like I said, I take this I know I'm a small channel. But if you notice how frequently I get on live stream, how frequently I drop videos, bro, I don't think it's kind of sad if you were thinking about it. But if you really knew how much time I put into knowing this stuff about boxing, bro, why do you think when we're talking about fighters, Even Edward yesterday, I'm not picking on Edward, so I'm just using that as an example. When he was like, oh, Robici Ramirez, or he said somebody is fighting somebody, he didn't recall the name. And I said, oh, you talking about Benitez. Or he said, oh, you talk this person, and he said the wrong name, and I corrected. I said, oh, you talking about this person. What, you think it's a coincidence that I know them? No, bro. It's because I'm really looking at this shit. Or like even with the Canelo, when people try to compare Ryan Garcia with the Canelo information, and I say, no, you're wrong. Like when he's trying to say about the Canelo being similar, how come Canelo didn't get a year, or he did take a plea? It's because Canelo did take a plea because he went the other way, went to court. And Canelo, why did Canelo get overturned? They love to reference that. Canelo didn't get overturned because he didn't test positive during the fight, my brother and sister. He did not test positive during the fight. He tested positive before that. And that's why Canelo, who's Mexican, who loves to historically fight on what? Cinco de Mayo, which is in May. His fight with Triple G, which was the rematch, was originally scheduled to be in May. You could look this up. I'm not making none of this up. Because he got caught with clenbuterol in his system during the buildup in April, his fight that was supposed to be in May got postponed. And he challenged it, went to court, and it revealed, and he proved that it was his ingestion of the clenbuterol was unintentional. So that's why his original sentence got reduced from 18 months to 3 months. And guess what happens in 3 months after his court hearing? It became September. And guess when him and Triple G fought and commenced their battle that was originally scheduled for May? They commenced in September. This is not a coincidence. I don't know this by accident. This is stuff that I looked up because I too was curious as to why Ryan Garcia is getting treated like this for cheating and Canelo was treated like this. And as to why Alicia Bumgarner wasn't stripped or her decision wasn't overturned, and Julio Cesar Martinez's was. As to why Ryan Garcia's was overturned when he tested positive on the same day of the fight, and Keyshawn Davis's, why was his overturned? Because he also tested positive on the day of the fight. Canelo didn't, and neither did Alicia Bumgarner. Canelo and Alicia Bumgarner, they both tested positive before the actual fight date. And all the tests on and after their fight date, they tested negative, meaning they were clean, which is why their fights didn't get overturned. Well, at least, especially Alicia Bumgarner's, because like I told you, Canelo he didn't even fight yet. So people don't know this stuff. They just go on the surface. Oh, he cheated. It's the same situation. How come they didn't get the same punishment? It's like the jackasses that are right now saying, oh, Julio Cesar Martinez. How come he only got 9 months, but Ryan Garcia got a year? Just look it up. First of all, they're not even on the same substance. And everything doesn't get the same penalty. Come on, that's like saying, oh, he committed a crime, she committed a crime. How come they didn't get both get the same sentence? Well, because maybe this person slapped an old lady and this person robbed a bank for $1 million. Maybe that's why the penalty was different, because the crime was different. Yes, it's all crimes. Yes, it's all cheating, but there's different fucking severities and levels. Yeah, bro, I don't make this shit up, bro. I'm not pulling this shit out my ass. How could I add all this specificity if I was pulling it out my ass? I'm not no Nostradamus. It's because I'm also curious, but instead of just being curious, and instead of just depending on a goofy, uneducated motherfucker to give me all the information that I could just as easily look up myself if I really wanted to know, I just go and look it up myself. That's it. I don't be trying to prove people wrong or trying to prove people right. I just look it up myself and I let you know what conclusion I came to. Logically, not emotionally. But they don't ask why Khan got 2 years. Thank you. They don't ask that, Kendrick. They don't ask that, Kendrick. That's why thumbnails drive algorithms. People could not and will not read. Facts, bro. Facts. Ty put in work too. Kendrick put in work too. Shout out to Kendrick. One of the articles that I read and I found on the Austrian was from Kendrick. Shout out to Kendrick. Shout out to Kendrick. Shout out to everybody. Oh, I didn't see you sent me a message. I didn't peep you sent me a message, Ty. Oh, wow. I see it. The IV. Oh, wow. Illegal rehydration. Yep. But this is the people. That's crazy. Appreciate it, bro. I'm mad it's not the full. Oh, I just peeped what you said. Sorry. Sometimes I miss messages, man. Especially if I'm streaming because my notifications get turned off automatically on Discord. You know, and I usually keep my phone on, so I'll never see no Instagram. I don't be on Instagram and Twitter like that. My fault, bro. We need a live. I'm telling. Hey, KD, I'm telling you, Kendrick, I'm telling you, we need a live. I just saw your message too. My fault, y'all. That part too, Kendrick. That part too, Kendrick. That part too. There's so many different factors. What about the state that you got caught in or you cheated in? What if you're in California? What if in New York? You're in New York. Fuck a state. What if you're in a different country? But nah, everybody just looks on surface level and they think that they're right. That's a part that, you know, is sad about. You know, it is what it is though, man. Just be honest, man. I'm not saying you can't defend your friend, and you know, but you gotta think people do the most when it comes to preserving their friendships, especially if it's like a celebrity or something. You got to keep that in mind. Different sanctioned bodies are gonna give. Yeah, facts. I read that. My fault. Fulgham and Alexander. Alexander's a beast, man. We just saw Alexander fight freaking Sergey Derevyanchenko, man. He just back and he back in the ring. Fulgham, you know, he's a younger guy, so you know, kind of expected too. But he's been active too, you know. So shout out to Fulgham. He's been very active as well. I like that I like that footwork right there by Darius Fulgham. He keeps stepping to the side with the forward walking Alexander. I like that. I like that. But yeah, man, we just gotta. You know, I mean, we don't have to. You can do whatever you want, you know. But I got to be honest, and I really do get tired of talking about the Ryan Garcia stuff and the Devin Haney stuff. But people want to know it. If people want to ask me, and if you're asking me with a genuine. Like you're asking me genuinely because you want to know something, then I'll let you know if I know. If I don't know, I'll also let you know that too. But if you're coming at me saying, "Oh, you're wrong," "Oh, you're contradicting," then I'm gonna be on your head top, because now I feel like you're challenging me, and I know that you didn't do any research. You're just going off of somebody else whose channel is probably bigger than mine, or they talk louder than me, or you know what I'm saying. And you feel like they're right just because they said so. Come on, bro. Older cousin stepped to at the next game a few years back when he was speaking on Shakur. Wait, what happened? Oh, no. Who's speaking on who, daddy? Speaking on his daddy. That's why Oscar is toxic. It took this long for him to say that, like, bruh. Yo, Oscar funny though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I like Oscar, man. I like the personalities, man. You know, of the fighters and stuff like that. And it's so funny when you tell the truth, people say you're hated. How long are you gonna be on? Cause I gotta holler at you. Like you wanna hop on or off stream, Kendrick? You can hop on right now if you're talking about something on stream. If you're talking about something private, then I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on. To be honest, at least, yeah, on Steam. Oh yeah, that's you. You could, yeah, come on. Oh, you asked me how long because you're not ready right now. I got what you're saying. I'll be on for at least for the duration of this fight. They're in the 7th round, the 7 of 10. So you know, I'll be on for at least 20 more minutes. 15 more minutes, let's say. Punch Drunk Boxer was trying to say that Shakur not half Puerto Rican. Why would he say that? Why would somebody lie about that? And why would you care? I would give my girl a massage. That's what I'm talking about, man. I know you meant stream. That's what I'm talking about. You got the underdogs for tomorrow night? I don't think so. Justin. I just got Lamont Roach. I don't really know who's on the undercard. Well, you talk about tomorrow or you talk about Saturday? Because tomorrow is only Lamont Roach, right? And then Saturday is Teofimo, right? Or it's yeah, Saturday. You mean? You talk about Saturday? You talk about the fight tomorrow with Lamont Roach and McCragle or whatever his name is. How do I tell you, Kendrick Doc? Facts. Talk about he about to give his girl a massage and be on, boy. Y'all about to go. You know what I'm talking about? You know what that rubbing down do, boy. You got that cocoa butter too, boy. That shea butter too, boy. Ooh. That therapeutic rub down, boy. You ain't coming on here, bro. Stop capping. Thank you, bro. That motherfucker just blatantly make up shit lying about everything to get clicks. Like, you cannot be this delusional. Yeah, that's crazy. He put on the defense time. I'll be here tomorrow, bro. Good Lord willing. But yeah, man, it's like, but yeah, why do I never really, I mean, I'm going to be honest too. I never watched any of his videos. He don't seem like, and you shouldn't judge a book by his cover, but he just doesn't even seem like he, I seen his thumbnail, like stuff like that before, but he just doesn't even seem like he's honest. I ain't gonna lie. That's messed up to say, but I've never watched a video of his, so I have no opinion. I'm just saying that's what I feel like when I see it. But like I said, I've never seen the video, but I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying that's what I see him. When you say that, he seems like somebody that I say that. If that makes sense. I be trying to make nothing into something. Okay, so tomorrow against Lamont Roach, I think Lamont Roach is gonna win. Saturday, I ain't gonna lie, Justin. It depends on how much Juan Francisco Estrada is the underdog against Bam Rodriguez. That may be a good bet, but I got Bam Rodriguez winning. So I'm not telling you to do that, but it's something to think about because Juan Francisco Estrada is a champion. You know, he's a good fighter, and he's one of the few fighters that beat everybody he stepped in the ring with. That doesn't mean he's undefeated, but he's kind of like Lennox Lewis, right? That means that, you know, he may have lost, but he went back and fought that person again, and he got a win. Or if they had a draw, he went back and fought him again and won. So I think that's dope. So he's a serious fight, but I think he wins. I think Bam Rodriguez beats him, but maybe that's interesting. But yeah, I don't really have any underdogs. I have Teofimo over Steve Claggett. I have Sonny Edwards. I don't even know who Sonny Edwards is fighting, and that's why I have Sonny Edwards. I didn't look up who he's fighting though. He humble and he real respectful in person. Oh, that's what's up. That's dope. That's dope. Like I said, I don't know. Like I said, I want to be very clear. I don't know him, but when you say that, that seems like he would say something like that. Like I see. I don't know. But why did he say Shakur is not? Shakur said he's Puerto Rican and black, right? Or no? Is there a reason why he said that he's not? I was looking at 3-Leg Bam and TEO by KO and Sonny by. Let me look up Sonny. Let me see who Sonny's fighting. Let me let you know if I recognize him. Cause I'm not gonna. If I don't know him, I'm not gonna. Let me see who he is. Oh yeah, I do know Adrian Curio. Ooh. He's only been knocked out once, bro. And Sonny Edwards is not. He doesn't really stop people like that, you know. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think Sonny Edwards only has like a. Let me look at it right now. He's a very low. Yeah, he only has a 20% stoppage rate. But I know you said by decision. But shit, you might want. I don't know. Cause TEO and Bam by stoppage and Sonny by. I think that's not bad. That's not a bad parlay. I just don't know if. Ooh. Yeah, he's only 25. He should last. Yeah, I don't think that's bad, Justin. I think that sounds good, actually. A 3-leg parlay? Ooh, hold on. I might need to do that, too. That actually sounds good. Bam and TEO by stoppage? And then Sonny by decision? Ooh, that's interesting. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I haven't seen Adrian Curiel fight enough. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I do like the stoppage by TEO and Bam though, but even that's gonna be tricky because like I said, Bam has a good opponent in front of him. He definitely does. Juan Francisco Estrada. But if you're gonna bet on anybody to get a stoppage, I would bet on Bam. But man, the reason I know Bam is different, but there's a first time for everything. But you know, if I'm not mistaken, Juan Francisco Estrada never been stopped. So that KO loss was a guy with 13 wins and 10 was by KO. So I just thought it was a puncher. I feel that. Let me look it up right for you right now, bro. But Juan Francisco Estrada never been stopped. Let me make sure I'm not lying. Let me look it up. Yeah, Bam has a 63% KO rate. Juan Francisco Estrada has never been stopped. Yeah. But they're both bangers, so 63% KO rate is pretty high at these smaller weights, right? Punch Drunk had to put out vids claiming Shakur only claiming he Puerto Rican, so Top Rank could market him as a Latino, and went on to say he not really Puerto. That's funny. That's funny as hell. That's funny as hell. That's funny as hell. But you know, Top Rank, they like the Hispanic fighters and the European fighters, man. That's funny as hell. I mean, I ain't never met no Hispanic person named Shakur. I met a couple black folks named Shakur, including famous, Tupac Shakur. I had a homie named Shakur. I had a homie named Shakur, and then Tupac Shakur, and then Shakur Stevenson. I think I knew another Shakur too. That's funny as hell. This is facts. That's why Shakur cousin from his dad's side pressed drunk. That's funny as hell, dog. How you gonna say that, dog? What would possess you to say that, bro? Daquan is Illuminati. What would possess you to say that though, bro? Why would you make a video saying Shakur is not really part Puerto Rican? Even if you feel that way, why would you make a video like that without proof? Bro, people are funny. Hey, that's funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie, that's funny as hell. That's funny as hell, bro. Yo, he said his cousin pressed him about it. That's funny. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. That's funny. That shit crazy, but that shit is funny too. Daquan. Oof. Ooh, Darius Fulgham is killing him with that jab right now. Had him run and get security at the desk gate because he... Ooh, Ty telling it. Hold on now. Oh, you say... Oh, he pressed him.
Yeah.
Oh, he ran down on him.
Yeah.
Hit him with that 1-2.
Yeah.
And a biscuit.
Yeah.
Damn. Had him calling the popo.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Looking flimsy.
Yeah.
Looking fragile.
Yeah.
Looking soft.
Yeah.
Oh no. See what I'm saying? You can't be making videos like that and then expect no consequences, repercussions. Yo, he pressing. Damn, that's tough. People be messing with people. I tell you, man, fighters are. You gotta think, man. A lot of people that are fighters, you gotta think that their family is probably tough, man. Not all the time, but you gotta think that they probably come from a background of fighting at some point, So if you think that Gervonta the only person in his family that can fight, Shakur the only person in his family that can fight, maybe at a professional level. I'm not saying that they all can, but you know what I'm saying? Shit, they probably learned to box because they was fighting in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? They probably wanted to box because their older brother or their older sister or their cousin them got them into it. You know what I'm saying? People ask me why I watch the WNBA and I like the WNBA. My older brother hooped, you know, but my older cousin, who was closer to my age, you know, I used to always go to her games. She used to bust my ass on the basketball court until I got, you know, even when I was taller than her, she used to beat me. But then, you know, then it got to a certain point where, you know, I never beat her actually, because she knew when to stop playing me type shit. Yo, I gotta head. All right, take care, bro. I'm about to get off soon as well, man. I'm just waiting for this fight to end. And that's just like when Sean Porter Daddy smacked the boxing content creator. Sean Porter Daddy put hands on somebody? I didn't know that. Yo, be easy, bro. I appreciate you coming through, man. Thank you for the membership and all that good stuff and bonbons, man. God bless, brethren. Wait, what? Yo, Tommy having all the tea. Hey, yo, that's funny as hell. I didn't know that. Put pause on him, man. You gotta watch your mouth, man. You can't be talking reckless, man. I love that, man. I'm not advocating violence, you know, I'm not condoning it, but at the same time, you can't just say anything to anybody without repercussions, man. I don't want to live in a world where a bitch could just be as disrespectful as they want and nothing could happen. Like, come on, dog. That's part of the balance, man. Part of the balance, especially when you talk about men, is that, hey, I may not go over this boundary, or I might not cross this threshold, or I might not say this with this much ferocity because I know that you may punch me in my face. That's like an unwritten rule, especially between men. He said, "Yeah, it's a no fact, Doc. He smacked the shit out of Fred from Barbershop." I don't know who that is, but now I gotta find out. Hey, yo, why the man name gotta be Fred? Nah, you can't be smacking Fred, bro. Not Fred, nah. Come on, you know Fred don't be no damn hard, man. Come on, dog. You know Fred ain't mean no harm, man. Why he had to slap Fred? Smoochie! Tell me, hey girl. Head ass. He shot Fred. Nah, bro. I hear smack Fred. Why he couldn't smack Jamal or something, bro? Why you smack Fred, bro? Why you ain't smack Mike, man? Why you smack Fred, bro? You know Fred ain't had no problems, bro. Fred ain't want no problems, bro. I don't think I've ever, like, of course I knew some Freds. But every Fred I know, we always called him either Frederick, the full Frederick, or we called him Freddie. No, that's not true. That's not true. I do know a Fred that went by Fred, just Fred. That's a lie. Never mind. What happened with the fight? My connection would let me watch. They fight right now. They're in the 10th and final round. 37 seconds left. Darius Fulgham, I think, is winning, but it's I'm having the feeling that Fulgham, I don't know. He get a good experience. He's a young fighter. He's very active, so that's good. But I'm gonna be honest. His fights have been kind of dull as of late. You know, and that's not a good sign. I feel like it may be a little too early for his fights to be getting dull. But he's stepping up competition. That's a good thing. Vaughn Alexander is definitely a step up in competition. So it's okay when you're slowing down when you clearly make it a step up in competition. But I think you want to still look great. You know, I think his last fight wasn't all that. Shit, at the Haney Garcia fight, Coach Malachi ran from Bill Haney at the hotel where he was trolling David. Wait. Yo, these dudes be getting ran down on? Wait, hold on. Coach Malachi, which one is that? Is his channel called Coach Malachi? Who is that? Yeah, Fulgham fights very often, Smoochie. That's a fact. So I like that about the young man. You said he ran for Bill Haney security at the hotel where he was trolling Dev after the loss and then took off. Come on, dog. Come on, bro. We can't be doing that, dog. If you gonna be a troll, bro, stand on it, bro. Don't be running, bro. That's what, bro. Just be respectful, dog. Like, if they gonna have you run it, you shouldn't be trolling. I don't know who that is. Bro, I don't know. Who from Florida? The Coach Malachi dude. That's what's up in Florida. I don't know who that is. Let me look. I'm gonna look him up right now. Is that's his YouTube name, Coach Malachi? Let me check him out. I don't know him. Coach Malachi. Oh, let me see. I typed in Coach Malachi. I got True. I typed in Coach Malachi right here. I got True Media, Boxing Radio, Coach Malachi chilling, Family Peace. Oh, this is him. Okay. Oh, I've seen this dude before. I see this channel before. So you say he ran from hey yo. This dude's in Florida? That's dope. I didn't know. That's what's up. That's funny as hell. Little Bill Haney done ran down on your ass. You know, I know you said security, but fuck that. That's Bill Haney. That's Bill Haney and Company. How you talking about? He paid for his security, right? So that means that's him. What the women say? Hell yeah, it's my hair. I paid for it. Well, hey. Well, then you ran for Bill Haney then, because he paid for the security. Bill Haney done ran down on him. That's crazy. It couldn't be me. Bill Haney said, how about that life? I'm not going. I saw that shit you said, brother. You know what time it is. Yo, that's funny as hell, man. Man, ran down on him. I see that shit. I was there with the Queens of the Reed. That's what's up, bro. Oh, man. He said I had to take off, boy. I'm gone. That's funny as hell. You cool as fuck. Okay. That's what's up, man. Just be cool, man. I don't know why people just can't be cool. Just be cool. All right, Darius Fulgham won by decision. Just be cool, man. Why people can't be cool, man? Just be cool, man. Just be cool. I don't know. I'll be spazzing sometimes a little bit too, you know. People be talking crazy. But shit, yeah, my dog. Shit, yeah, man. I'm about to go ahead and call it. It's my second stream of the day. Sorry I didn't drop a video today. I wanted to drop a video, but I didn't really have anything of too much consequence to drop. So, you know, I feel like I'd just been reaching and forcing the issue. I don't like forcing the issue, man. Y'all gotta make stuff meaningful. So, yeah, man, I'm about to go ahead and call it, man. He said, y'all ever heard anything about Bill being a pimp back? Yeah, I heard about that. My boy said he pimpingcan.net. Yeah, man. I appreciate your argument as always, man. Shout out to all the members. We definitely got more emotes, man. I'm really happy about that. Right, man. I appreciate that. So we have a ton of emotes now. I'm about to spam them right now before I get off. Hey, you talking about? Let's spam these emotes real quick. Real quick. You feel me? Yeah, man. Spam these emotes real quick. What the spam my emotes before we get off. What the fuck? I keep clicking the wrong thing. I'm playing these ads, man. Let me spam my emotes, bro. I got an ad for my own channel. All right, Smoochy in the building. Smoochy in the building. I'm about to spam my emotes, man. Hold on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got 7 emotes, y'all. Never somebody coming here talking crazy. You're going to spam that fake news head ass. But yeah, man, so I appreciate y'all rocking me as always. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't done so already. Appreciate y'all rocking me. Y'all be easy. Take care of yourselves. Remember, with God, we can do anything. Without God, we are nothing. Y'all know what time it is, man. The doctor's out. Peace. Peace. From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.